Hey everybody, and we are live. It's good to see you all. Glad you could make it. Tonight is Flat Earth Friday. Woohoo! So it should get very exciting. There was a lot of Globers saying they want to come in tonight. Then started making excuses when I said, yeah, please do come. So we'll see if they do show up. Yeah, it's good to see you guys. We are joined by Michael Kahn and Derek Nelson, who's just popped up to get himself some coffee. Aye. But it's good to see you guys. Do you think we're going to get any Globies coming in?
Tonight, I expect Luca being here. Hey, speak at devil.
There's the Luca.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Luca. How's it going, mate?
It's going good.
It's good. So, Flat Earth Friday.
Yeah.
Flat Earth Friday. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think
my favorite?
Do you think any of the globe components will show up? Had the whole bunch of the whole day, Sean Hawkins and his posse bothering me like, I would come debate you, but you don't want me to debate. It's like, just show up. And then they all said the same thing. Map and model.
It's mental, isn't it? They only want to debate on their terms in their own little safety of a biased moderator.
Yeah, but that's the same. It's actually sad because they want to project the cowardice onto me for some odd reason. It's like, you guys open. There's an open link every single night. Here's your opportunity. Come in. And then instead of like saying, okay, I'll see you there, they make excuses on why they can't come. It's like, it's quite crazy. But hey, everybody in the YouTube lands, good to see you. Roger Litwell, what's up, man? Michael Kahn, Emma, hello. Stanley Tool, good to see you. And Michelle, Claudio, glad to see you. Blessings to yourself and Ricky. Really appreciate you guys coming. Appreciate everybody in the YouTube lands. And DT, what's up, man? So yeah, we'll see if anybody's gonna pop up for, to come and defend their globe.
I'm here.
Yeah, we know you're here, but you're not a glober.
What?
You're a flat earther, remember?
Nope.
Hey, Baza, what's up, man?
Maybe in the reversal we did.
Hey, Smoky Bacon, good to see you as well, man. Barry. Yeah, so do you think any of your globers will show up?
I don't think so, but I don't think they need to.
Why don't they need to?
Because I'm here.
The great Luca.
Oh, yeah.
Man, let me get a short up quickly I want to show, okay? And then I want to see if you can... Maybe you can defend it, because Sean Hawkins is saying he can defend it.
All right. I'll take a look-see. I can probably defend it.
Do you think so? Okay.
Well, I may not be... I may not be, like versed in math language and stuff, but
no, you don't need
as
math.
long as it's something simple,
you just need logic.
Defend it. Okay, well, sure. Then I can defend it. Yay!
Okay. Let's see if I can quickly get this up. And by the way Sean Hawkins defending of it is just insulting. That's practically it, to be honest. Okay, you can see this.
Oh, it's this guy. It's
Neil deGrasse
what's
Tyson.
his name?
What, you don't know your own priest? You don't know your own priest of your globe?
I don't really listen to him. No.
It's Mr. Globe.
He's your globe priest, man.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I don't really.
It amazes me how he's the mouthpiece of the globe, He spews globe rhetoric, and yet all you globers deny him.
Exactly. Hey, Sean Hawkins, how's it? He says, which one of you deleted my comment? No one deletes your comment, because if your comment was on, it would show on the screen. even if it's deleted. And guess what? It's not on screen, so you didn't even have a comment. So he runs in with the lie already. But anyway, Sean Hawkins, the link is above. You can come in and have a discussion. And he says he can defend us. Let's see. Let's watch it through quickly and see how if this is really defendable.
Disastrous. Because right now, here in New York, you can calculate at our latitude, we are all moving with the Earth at 800 miles due east. The Earth is rotating. If you stopped Earth and you weren't seatbelt buckled to the Earth, you would fall over and roll 800 miles an hour due east. It would kill everyone on Earth. People would be flying out of windows, and that would just be a bad day on Earth. If somehow we all slowed down, so anything not bolted to the Earth would fly due east, 800 miles an hour. That's what happens to you in a car if you hit a brick wall and you're not wearing a seatbelt. You keep going. That's why you get hurt in those kinds of accidents. But if somehow we all slowed down with the Earth, then okay, that's fine. I mean, people think somehow we'll be weightless, we'll lose our atmosphere. No, it's just that you'll have really long days. Be disastrous, because right now...
What is your thoughts on that, Luca?
If the Earth suddenly stopped, we would fly out.
So you would agree with him. At 800 miles an hour, people be like hitting into walls and things like that.
If the Earth, because acceleration is what matters here. If we suddenly stopped dead, like the spin of the Earth stopped, then we would all go flying off and instantly die, basically.
Great. So
but if, well, what he said, yeah.
Because of conservation momentum, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, my question now is, Joshua 10 says
it's like going
he stopped the sun and the moon from moving, correct?
Yeah, but that's the Bible.
Yeah, which is truth. And then
no.
According to the Globe Christians, they claim no, God stopped the earth from moving, correct?
Yeah, but that's the Bible.
Do the Globe Christians claim that the earth stopped moving?
I don't think
it's a
they
yes or no question,
believe that.
Well, what do they believe, Luca? If they're a globe believer who's a Christian, like what do they actually believe then? Can only be one or other. So
they take the Bible as mostly metaphorical language, but not literally. So
Daniel, Joshua 10 is literal language. It's actually a historical event that happened.
That the earth stopped moving.
The sun and the moon stopped moving in the sky, but the Globe Christians believe it was the earth that stopped because of their belief of a spinning earth. Like you believe the earth spins, correct? So if the earth stopped, conservation momentum would be there, correct?
Yes, we'd all fly off.
Everybody on earth would be dead.
Yes, basically.
And no one died when the moon and sun stopped in the sky.
According to why
history.
would the moon and sun in the sky have anything to do with the earth, though?
Okay, how do I...
Because according to you, Luca, the sun moves because
stopping.
Earth's rotating.
That's not the argument with I don't even know his name. The argument with Neil was Neil deGrasse Tyson, was it?
Yes.
No.
What?
Okay. The argument with him was about the Earth stopping, not the sun and moon stopping.
Yeah, of course.
So even if the sun and moon did stop, we wouldn't go flying off because of that. Everything would still be relatively the same for maybe a day.
Are you claiming that it was sun and moon that was stopped then?
What do you mean?
Well, you've just said we won't fly off Earth if sun and moon stop. So are you claiming that Earth's stationary and it was sun and moon that stopped?
Earth would still be spinning.
Well, sun and moon
this is all irrelevant anyway, because this is all because I don't believe anything the Bible says. Not really.
Well, I don't believe all that you say, but
Even
know.
the chariots being at the bottom of the Red Sea or whatever it was turned out to be false.
well, it
So-
isn't there.
Yeah,
Okay,
bullshit.
Even though you're a
But-
Globy, Luca, I would say you're not a very good rep of the Bible.
Yeah.
But to fill you in for a former Globy, Christian Globy, such as myself, you really have to avoid that whole situation.
Mhm.
Like, there's no making sense of it without sounding really foolish.
Hey, Barry
But
Ross, how's it
I
going,
want to
man?
get to the bottom of what Lucas just said there. Like he said, even if Sun and Moon did stop, we won't fly off Earth. How so? Like, according to your belief.
Why would we? The conservation of momentum wouldn't really take into effect then, because would still be under the same influence of gravity, would still be
Wait, there won't
spinning.
be there won't be a centripetal force anymore, correct? So there won't be
If-
1g of gravity anymore because it
Luca, do
cancels
you know what
it out.
momentum means?
Hey, Barry Ross,
If-
how's it going, man?
and moon stopped spinning. Well, I mean stopped moving, like suddenly stopped moving.
But Luca, you just agreed with Neil deGrasse Tyson saying if Earth stopped, we'd all fly off it. You've just agreed with that, and now you're denying
yeah,
it.
because we're spinning.
Yeah, but what causes Sun to move in your rhetoric?
Well, the Earth spinning.
Oh, thank you. So if Sun stops, then then in your rhetoric, Earth had to have stopped. That's the whole point, Luca.
I thought you meant stopped moving through the galaxy, not.
Come on,
Oh,
Luca.
stop spinning.
Luca,
It stopped.
This is what annoys me.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, Barry Ross popped in. Hey, Barry, how's it going?
Hey, Keith. Hey, Michael. How you guys doing?
How's it going, Barry, mate?
Greetings, bro.
Luca, look, I just got a question for you. You said you don't believe the Bible. The
No,
Bible.
well,
There's the reason you don't believe the Bible is because it was written by men, or I'm just curious.
Well, none of the, you could say, events that most of the events that did happen in the Bible didn't happen in reality.
Which ones would those be? Please tell me which ones that you know about. Please educate me.
Well, the sun and moon stopped moving. That's something that didn't happen. And
Were you there
No,
to
it's
see
not.
that it didn't stop?
Definitely
Is that what you're telling
happen.
me? Were you there that it didn't stop happening because you were there?
well, it doesn't make sense that suddenly
Well,
stopped.
it
like
doesn't
that.
make sense. It doesn't make sense that we landed on the moon, but you believe that shit too.
Well, we have very clear evidence that we did, but we don't have very clear
Mhm.
evidence that the sun stopped moving because a book said so.
So you have clear evidence that we went to the moon because somebody got a model and filmed it for you and put it on the TV.
Well,
That's your
we have
evidence?
multiple countries verifying that
You
we
have
did go
multiple
to the moon.
people lying. Yes, you have multiple countries lying to you. My point is,
Oh.
you don't believe the Bible. Why? Because it's a book from long ago, but you believe the science books that were written by men also, which are all full of
It's a
lies.
book.
Except
It's a book
I'm
from
confused.
a long time ago.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Even
is
if it did contain
the theory
science,
of gravity.
the science would be wrong because it was such
Science
a long time
doesn't change
ago.
with science doesn't change with age, Luca. Neither does the truth.
Yes,
it doesn't
it does.
expire. No, it doesn't.
It gets
Your
it gets more
interpretation of it, Mike.
accurate with age.
Well, let's meet him where he's
Way
at a
more-
little bit.
It gets more accurate with age.
Okay, so if I take a measurement and I tell you something is 3 meters long, and I come back 100 years later and I tell you that it's 2.9 meters long, does that mean that it's untrue? Does the thing not
I mean,
exist anymore?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
come
it
on.
got more
This
accurate.
is logic. It's more accurate. Does that mean that the thing is a lie, that it doesn't exist? It was never there because I got more accurate at measuring it.
If you say if something is claimed to be 3 meters long when it's really 2.9 meters long, then the 3 meters long would be long then.
Does that mean the thing that you measured does not exist?
No, it still exists.
Right. So if you're telling me that things that are written in the Bible have historical, accurate records outside of the Bible, that these things actually also happened, then you're telling me that somehow none of that can correlate and exist.
I'm curious though, Luca, like, have you ever watched Apollo Detectives? Channel on YouTube?
No, I have not.
You have not? Because even they still believe
I
Earth
might
is a
have
globe.
seen clips, but
No. I'm still trying to understand how Luca doesn't believe in something that he doesn't even know about. Luca, you literally know nothing about the Bible, so how can you say you don't believe it?
Well, I know that stuff didn't happen,
You know bollocks.
How do you know that, though, Luca?
like Noah's flood.
There's
Definitely.
physical
Provable
evidence
by-
over the entire. There's physical
Oh, yeah.
evidence over the entire world that there was a flood, Luca. Every civilization in the world has a flood story, and
and
there's
that's
physical
the
evidence for it.
only
Speaking
explanation is that it was a worldwide flood.
speaking of the worldwide
But what's
flood,
the problem?
I saw
Geology proves flood, Luca.
yeah, I saw a video from what's it, that creaky blind and moron trying to debunk Noah's flood, and literally in his debunk he makes the flood proof with his nah. It's quite
What's up?
funny.
What,
Freaky
what,
blind
what
and
did
trying
it
to
say?
debunk Noah's flood. We're probably going to do it one night. It's very funny.
Luca, listen to yourself.
The problem with Luca is he hasn't
Well,
looked
hold
into
on.
anything.
We're on about the Earth now. This is flat versus globe.
Yes, and Noah's flood is proof of a flat Earth.
Yeah, and the whole point that you're trying to prove here, Luca, is that you don't believe it because it's in the Bible. So my question to you is, if there's worldwide evidence for a flood, of a worldwide flood, physical evidence that we have, and yet the Bible says there was a flood, and you just say, nah.
Can you show me some evidence that
Yeah,
is
fuck's sake.
only
Yeah.
Here's
explainable
the Grand
Go on,
Canyon.
with
The
the
Grand
Go
Canyon.
on, ChatGPT.
Hey
The
PJ, what's up,
great,
man?
the great unconformity, however it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Good to see you
Go
guys.
walk outside.
Fossil record. Grand Canyon. Do we have to keep going? Like,
The fact that there's whales on top of mountains.
Yeah.
And
Seashells,
that's
whales.
only explainable with a flood, huh?
Okay, how are you going to get a whale on top of a mountain?
How do you get a
Okay.
whale on top of a mountain?
Well, easy.
What's the explanation?
It's quite easy. See, at one point, that mountain wasn't there.
Oh,
Then,
So you
a
did
whale
watch the Creaky
died.
Blinder video.
Then,
Can I tell you that's
Yeah.
total
all of a
nonsense,
sudden,
Luca?
mountains
Luca,
started
Luca, can I
forming.
tell you that's total nonsense? Do you know what happens how a mountain actually forms?
Well,
are they
just
trying to say that
assume
it's two pieces
the-
of crust comes
I
together
assume
and
big
forms up like
part
that?
of it would be tectonic plate shifting, like that. That's got to be something.
And when that
That's gotta be
happens,
it.
does it cause destruction and chasms?
Well, yeah, I suppose it would.
Okay. And those whale carcasses, why are they perfectly preserved in pressure sediment based on water, which is sudden pressure? Not over time, it's sudden pressure. Fossilized due to sudden pressure.
What?
I-
What do you mean?
I want to know how.
Pressure?
I want to know, Luca, how they discovered when mining and that trees that are horizontal that supposedly go cut through millions of years of sediment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. By the way, Sean Hawkins is busy streaming us right now, and he's in our chat, but he's too much of a coward to press the link to come in. But he's been banging his mouth all day. that he's
He
not a
does that,
coward.
doesn't he? It won't be long and he'll just be flapping his gums because he won't have any teeth.
So Sean Hawkins, like I said, you can come in. The link is there. And all the soccer accounts that were joined with you today, you know, banging their mouth how dumb flat earthers are. We are cowards. Literally, guys, flat earthers are cowards, but the link is available there for all these people to come in.
Sean just said to Dick Wayne, humans wrote that, God isn't real, but yet Sean tells us that God hates us because we're liars.
Wait,
So,
I got a question on this,
how
though.
about-
I got a question on that, though. Sean Hawkins believes so-called scientists books, correct?
mhm,
Did man write those science books?
certainly did.
Oh,
Certainly
okay,
did.
okay.
And they weren't God inspired.
That's weird.
It's an argument that falls flat on its face instantly.
That's
All
hypocritical.
books are wrote by men. So
Yeah.
if you took one out, you took them all out.
Mm-hmm. It's
Right.
hypocritical.
So, when a thing dies in water, it sinks, right?
What?
Like it gets to the bottom of the ocean.
He said Baz is a very indoctrinated person.
So,
He's
What
getting
happens to
embarrassed.
the whale when it dies?
big,
Sinks. Are you
there's
saying
no-
it sinks? No, a
Is-
whale
isn't that
floats
what-
when it's dead.
uh,
Have you never seen a dead
because
whale in the
it
ocean
fills
before?
with water now.
Have you never seen a dead whale in the ocean before? Have you not seen they get washed up to shore?
Well, doesn't like maybe at first, maybe
I tell you what, the explanation for the
Because
float is a lot
at-
easier
at
than your
first-
explanation.
at first it would sink, but later it would rise because you know it's heavy when it sinks. You know it.
And a
and
whale
then
is
it
heavy on its own.
decomposes,
It
and
doesn't
that
need
makes it.
it doesn't
Yes,
need any help.
Yes. Okay.
But it's called
Okay, hold on.
buoyancy, Luca. Are you denying your own physics now?
No, hold on. When a whale sinks, it's heavy, right? As it decomposes, it then floats, right?
Oh, so
Because-
I'm
it's not.
indoctrinated.
Yeah, sorry,
The
Barry.
gas, like that bacteria produces gas, right,
Oh,
inside
so
the
it has
body,
buoyancy.
and then it floats. So initially,
So how
it
did
sinks,
those
but then it
whales
floats.
get up top of the mountain if it was?
It's floated up there like a
Floating.
balloon.
I want to find out. So floating requires water, correct?
Usually, yeah.
Well, yeah.
So how do you get water above a
Usually.
mountain?
Rain? I don't know.
Flood.
Flood. Flood's a lot simpler and easier and
Okay.
logical explanation than yours, Luca.
Okay, how about this?
No,
Long
not how
ago.
about. We know how it got there. Simple
Long
as.
ago, long ago, a mountain was not formed. It was at sea level or the
Prove
sea
it.
floor. Or
Prove
whatever.
it.
Then,
Can you show me one mountain in history that's caused by tectonic plates that's been observed,
Then-
please?
Yeah, exactly.
then
Have you ever seen a
then-
mountain
Luca,
grow?
Luca.
Luca,
Hold
have you
on.
ever seen a mountain
Luca,
grow?
wait, Luca.
You hold on.
I'm simplifying
Your belief
it.
system,
You
wait,
hold
your
on.
belief system is wrong. There's not one observed mountain ever created by moving tectonic plates ever in history. Do you know why?
Same reason the sun and moon didn't stop moving, because Lucas says so.
Yeah, remember, that's a book. Men wrote that book that made you believe tectonic plates caused the mountain to be created billions of years ago, Luca.
Well, the people that were there, should be versed in that.
But they wrote,
knowledge.
it's men that wrote that book, correct?
They should be versed in
Yeah.
the bullshit that they've recorded and regurgitated from the same books that they learned 20 years before that, from the same ideas that everybody's just been putting down on a book and listening to and memorizing and regurgitating, just like Luca's doing right now, and calling it real.
Right.
I just want to point out the hypocrisy here. That's all I'm trying to do.
Just because you spit out the same crap that somebody else told you doesn't mean it's not crap.
Still crap.
Come on, Sean Hawkins, click that link. Come in. We're more than happy to talk to you. You can choose who you want to talk to.
I won't be talking to him.
I'd say the process. I'd say it's just incredibly slow.
Okay, I
No.
can tell you how we do observe mountains and islands to be born in our lifetimes. Volcanic eruptions. But I can tell you how we do not observe things: tectonic plates causing them. You know what we do observe as well? Land masses sinking into the ocean. That's also weird, don't you think?
I can, like, look at my fingernails over a day and go, like,
That's
oh,
a false
well, they haven't
equivalence. What's your
grown at all.
fingernail got to
What
do
on
with
earth?
Your
geography?
fingernails got to do with it.
Well, I'm using an analogy here.
It's not.
Which is a
It's
total
terrible
false
analogy.
equivalence.
Terrible.
No,
Did-
if you observe your fingernail for over a day, you don't really see it grow, do you? Not really.
Wesley,
Oh
yes, volcanoes
That's because
in
it
our
takes
lifetime.
Lucas, shut up.
Yes, Wesley, volcanoes in our lifetime have been observed to build mountains and islands. It's observable. What isn't observable is the claim of tectonic plates causing mountains to be risen up.
Right.
I find it really odd that these things only happen before all humans ever existed.
Weird.
Everything about the globe is actually that way. Everything always happened before humans were able to exist to observe
I'm
these
not-
things.
I don't deny that volcanoes build mountains, or
But if
that,
you remember in
that's not
school,
the only
Luca,
way
like
mountains get built.
tectonic plates are a theory, and
Mhm.
we're always shown cartoons for that as well.
Yep.
Like there's no actual physical demonstration for seeing any of that happen.
I mean, is that why we're always updating the heights of mountains because they grow? So we have to remeasure them every couple of years.
Exactly. Last time I checked, the mountains, the Waterberg mountains around me have stayed the same elevation ever since its existence.
What about earthquakes?
Earthquakes are caused by many things.
Earthquakes usually make the tectonic plates move.
No? Earthquakes are usually caused by many things, Luca.
And even if I were to grant that, Luca, that's another fine theory, but it's still yet a theory.
Mm-hmm. Prove it's the tectonic plates.
Like, you want me to show land moving?
No, prove the tectonic plates were the cause for that earthquake.
I said earthquakes are caused by moving tectonic plates, not the other way
That's what
around.
I just
And
said.
please,
Can
let's
you prove
prove
it?
Well, I can show you, like, a video of a tectonic plate moving.
What, that'll show us cartoons? No.
Well, I think it's an actual video. Hold on, let me see.
Hey,
Yeah.
Charles, good to see you, brother. Glad you're in. Sean Hawkins is still typing his rhetoric in chat instead of just coming in.
Well, even with the debate stuff aside with Sean, I'm actually concerned for the man in general.
I agree.
He's always so angry. I mean, I get upset too, but I mean, it shouldn't, rule your everyday life.
Haha. Okay, well, let's see. How can I share my... Yes.
Share your screen, man.
Okay, I'll do. Let's say 3, 2, 1, and sharing screen. Nice. Let's see. So yes, an earthquake happened, then the shift happened. Let's see. 2025 at 3:28. 12:46.
Luca.
Well,
Wow,
Okay.
it's an earthquake. Great. Now, where's
It's
the
an earthquake.
tectonic plates?
was the
Did you
tectonic-
see the entire land shift?
Yeah, it's called earthquake.
It moved. It's vibrating. The camera's vibrating as well. Of course, it's
It's
going.
called an earthquake,
Goodness.
Luca. You know, we get earthquakes here
this-
as well.
This entire land
Goodness.
shifted. Look, Look at that shift.
Yes.
See
The
it?
entire land just moved.
Luca.
Totally not
It's shook.
relevant to the question that we're asked of you,
I
Luca.
want you to prove it's the tectonic plates that caused it.
Exactly. It shook.
The earthquake caused the tectonic plates to move.
We want you to prove it, not just keep the claim up.
That's Irish, that.
Proper Irish.
What came first, the earthquake or the tectonic plate moving?
Tectonic plates, you haven't even
Neither.
proven it has existed.
I mean, the entire land shifted. Look.
Luca says earthquakes make tectonic plates move. I'm pretty sure that's not globe rhetoric.
Here's the earthquake, and oh my goodness, the entire land just moved.
Luca,
The Earth.
And that's
the
that is what an
earthquake, Luca.
earthquake is. It's a movement of the
Yeah.
land. Now,
It's shit.
that's not tectonic plates. Okay, you can
Oh
stop
my,
sharing
look
now.
at
We've
that,
seen
look.
it. We've seen it over and over. You
Look
can
at-
stop sharing.
Hold on, wait. Look at
What
this
are you
light.
zooming in
Wait,
for?
look at this case right here.
Look at what?
It
We
moved.
see it, Luca. Not blind. You don't have to zoom in.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
wait! Did you guys see the mountain that popped up in that field there?
Yeah, I did. I see the big old mountain that popped up in the background there because of the
Okay.
tectonic plates
Yeah, but
crashing it together and just
at the end of the day, even if we have mine-related earthquakes, okay, the whole ground moves like that. It's not tectonic plates. Earthquake is movement of the ground. So him just making a claim that it's earthquakes doesn't make it an earthquake. That it's a tectonic plate doesn't make it a tectonic plate.
Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
I'm sorry.
No stress. Now, can you please show us proof that that is from a tectonic plate?
Look, tectonic plate is just land moving or shifting land.
Says you.
That's basically what it is. And you saw land shifting.
Okay.
That's what.
I can
So
show you
the-
earthquakes. I can show you earthquakes based on mine-related incidences. The Earth moves. Was that a tectonic plate causing that?
Let's find what? The Earth moves.
Volcanic eruptions cause earthquakes. Luca, is that caused by by the plates?
Tectonic plates.
Well, no, it's caused by volcano.
But the Earth moves, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I rest my case, guys. Yeah. ASOG's good to see. Yeah, Sean should come on because it's becoming a Luca show again. Yeah.
Your mustache has jumped up to your nose.
Oh, what the hell?
It sure has.
Hey, what's happening? Yeah.
It's fucking-
Okay, that's better. Okay, it's back again.
That
Wow.
was cool.
Must be a tectonic plate.
That's
causing
happened.
that.
Even my
Yeah, it was-
mustache is
Why
cringing
not?
so much because it's waiting for Sean to come in.
Yeah.
Also, why can't it be the other way around?
What do you mean? Why can't it be the other way around?
Why can't tectonic plates shifting cause
I never said
the
it can't. You just
volcano
haven't proven the point that tectonic plates have done it. That's the point. You are making an assumption of begging the
I think-
question and then affirming the begging the question based on, look, earthquake, therefore tectonic plates.
Luca needs to present what the globe claims causes an earthquake and then defend that.
Get it?
It could be the other way around. Like moving tectonic plates create the conditions for volcanoes, right?
Does it?
Yeah, it could be the other way around too. So, the plates are like pushed and pulled around by. Well, actually, I don't know about much physics about the tectonic plates, but I assume it's got to be some
Has
kind of
anybody
force.
ever through history actually
you go.
proven tectonic plates exist?
No.
I think there you go in a nutshell, Luca. What you just said.
What?
What you just said is all of it in a nutshell. You don't know. You don't know.
Well,
That's it.
I
That's
assume
the end of it. Stop.
I assume it's got something to do with the
You assume a lot.
I assume it's got something to do with the mantle or forces so around the
What
mountain
mantle?
or something.
The mantle
Yeah,
has
we
been
don't
proven
know if
either.
there's a mantle either.
Mantelpiece.
But remember,
Yeah,
the
that other
crust
theory-
is it's the firmament, guys. The Earth's crust is the firmament, according to Duffy. So
Like if there was like an expert in the mainstream, Luca, that we could ask, and if he were honest, like, have you ever proven tectonic plates? He'd be like, well, even if the theory sounds plausible, the truth is, yeah, we don't know.
yes, seismologists, Smokey, but that doesn't prove tectonic plates. What's up, Roger Ledwell?
Seismologists should know.
Thank you,
what
Roger Ledwell, for your
tectonic-
$2 super chat. This is for the growth
a
of the
job.
mountain. I appreciate the super chat.
It's-
You rock.
I mean-
Blessings, mate.
I've never seen a tectonic plate.
For someone
What's the-
whose job
what's
revolved
the-
around studying that thing, you'd assume the person would know about
Exactly, Luca. And
that
so,
thing.
what does a seismologist study?
Yeah. Data.
What do they study?
The waves, like the earthquake,
Movement of the earth.
the shadows.
The movement of the earth. Yes.
Yeah, I guess
Yes.
so.
The movement, the vibrations, the waves, whatever you want to call them. That's what they study. Do they go down 100 miles and look at tectonic plates moving back and forth? No. Basically, anything that's more than 7 miles from you physically, you can't prove because we've never been there. Up or down, side to side, doesn't matter.
7.8 or something, just under 8 miles or something.
Well, obviously they'd use instruments because they don't go literally 8 miles or 7 miles down to study it. They'd use instruments because the furthest we've ever gotten is 7 miles down.
Right. So past that, there's no proof. Everything else is a mathematical guess at best.
The evidence is basically.
It's not evidence. It's not
in
evidence. Luke.
scientific
It's not
terms,
evidence.
it's been proven.
No, it's not. Nothing's been proven, and there's no evidence. You just like to throw those terms around because they sound really strong. But in fact, neither of those statements are true.
Right.
Because it's not just about like one piece of evidence. Okay, one piece of evidence isn't
We're
really
still waiting
proven.
on one, Luca. We're still waiting on one.
So wait,
But- We've got hundreds of pieces
Hundreds.
of evidence. That makes it proven. So,
hundreds.
What's the one?
Yes.
What's
The-
the one, Luca?
the
Give me
more
one.
evidence you have,
Listen, we know this, Luca, but show
Seen
us.
any evidence yet?
Show us the evidences. That's the point. There's no. We know what you're saying. We know exactly what you're saying. Show us it.
what do you want evidence for? Tectonic plates
You just-
moving? Or?
Anything that you call evidence, it has to be real for it to actually be evidence. So anything, pick one thing. We'll wait.
I guess GPS stations.
You know GPS is based on nothing whatsoever that you think it is.
Well,
Where?
Do you know what
Yes,
GPS stands for,
stations
Luca? Do you know what GPS stands for?
Global Positioning System.
Ground positioning system. Ground. Because you're on the ground and it tells you position on the ground. It has nothing to do whatsoever with satellites or any of the other nonsense you think it does.
But what I'm saying about the stations, like the stations are bolted to the ground. Those GPS stations, but you'd agree they don't move, but they do actually move when
They don't move, but they do move.
they're drifting north, right? Because the
How are they
crust,
drifting?
The earthquakes, the tectonic plate shifts.
What they're
and
floating on?
so
So
they
they're floating.
move.
They're floating. On what?
No,
So
they're bolted to the ground, so they are stationary
But
on
Earth's
that
getting bigger then.
ground, but they move because of tectonic plate shifting and stuff.
So Earth's getting bigger.
What?
Stop.
No,
Stop.
they're just moving.
Wow.
Tectonic plate shifting
You've
causes
got
them to
some
move.
faith there, bro. Some faith.
You've nailed it, Luca. I believe you. You're right.
And
It's
how we know this is because
You keep saying we
well,
know. You don't know nothing.
signal hours. You get signal hours because they're not in that location anymore. They've moved, so you get signal hours. So you used to get signal. You used to get a signal, but over a few years, you don't get the signal anymore. That's kind of evidence that they've moved.
I just want to shout out Mr. Jingles for his £2 super chat. Appreciate it, man. He says, Keith, what about the Rift Valley in South Africa? What about it? Doesn't prove tectonic plates. But yes, things do open up and move. No doubt about that.
I'd most likely think it's evidence of flood.
Yes. I think a lot of the chasms are still bound by the evidence because of a flood. I want to get something.
It's very easy to say, what about this great rift, when you've just been told that's what it is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh, man. How long is this going to take? I have something to present now to Luca as well, quickly.
Tectonic plates aren't just some idea in a book, right?
Actually, it is.
We can
they're
measure
literally
them.
exactly that, Luca.
We can measure them, and GPS stations bolted to the ground will actually move. So they show that continents are drifting.
All right, kid, here's the deal.
Okay, this is for you,
At any-
Luca. It's for you, man. Okay? Listen to what's being said
Okay.
here from Men in
I
Black.
see.
At any given time, there are around 1,500 aliens on the planet. Most of them right here in Manhattan. And most of them are decent enough. They're just trying to make a living.
Cab drivers.
Not as many as you'd think. Humans, for the most part, don't have a clue. They don't want one or need one either. They're happy. They think they have a good bead on things.
Well, why the big secret? People are smart. They can handle it.
A person is smart. People are dumb, panicky, dangerous animals, and you know it.
Mm-hmm.
1,500 years ago,
Okay. This is where it starts for you, Luca. Because you say we know,
15.
correct? Because you say we know. Correct? Okay.
They know.
Everybody knew the Earth was the center of the universe. 500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was flat, and 15 minutes ago, you knew that people were alone on this planet.
Get it? What's the moral of what was said there, Luca?
You can't prove the past.
Oh, my word.
I don't know. What are you saying?
You keep saying we know. You don't know. You believe. There's a difference.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said you've got a lot of faith there.
I think that I was originally going to come in with like the stars, like why we can see certain stars in the sky and not others. That would be my best evidence for the globe. I suppose.
LJ,
Like
thank you very
southern-
much for your $2 super chat. It says, Wesley, join the show so we can laugh at you. Thank you for the super chat, Wesley. I mean,
Like-
LJ, really appreciate it, man. You rock. And Sean
Wes-
Hawkins
Wesley
says,
comes on
Barry,
though, so it's not a challenge, is it?
yeah. And Barry, Sean Hawkins is saying you have a learning disability for some odd reason. Sean Hawkins, why aren't you coming in?
Yeah.
I do have a learning disability. I have
It
a
must
really
be
hard
his to be
time-
shown, you know, smarter than everybody else. Must
Yeah,
be
I have a
really-
really hard time learning bullshit just because somebody says it's true.
That's a good way of putting it. And that's a disability to be proud of.
I don't know why it's so difficult for people to understand that we've all gone through this same crap. It's not like everybody here just didn't go to school and didn't learn anything. I don't know why everybody thinks that we just don't understand these concepts. We do understand the concepts. We looked at them logically, and they don't make sense. So we took another look.
So where are you, Sean? Come on, man. You're busy streaming us, so you are around. Where does ice cream come from, Luca?
I guess milk.
Where did milk come from?
Cows.
That's quite a bold statement.
Well, cows produce milk, so.
Only cows?
Well, not only cows, because there's almond milk and there's
goat milk.
Like,
no, don't come to me with that. There's no almond milk because there's no almond nipple.
That's a good one.
That's almond juice.
I do hope you're not serious though when you say there's no almond milk.
No, there's no almond milk. There's almond juice.
It's juice. It's
milk
more,
comes from mammals.
Yeah, it's not real milk, is it? Milk is from mammals, exactly. It is a juice. A water, a flavored water, even a water. Juice is better. It's juice. It is juice, not even a water. It's a juice. Here as they call it, coconut milk, but it's clear.
That's it right there. You call it milk, and then now it's a fact that it's milk. But I
guess
just that as an analogy, it's not actually milk.
With it, sure, it's not milk.
Right. Just like if we want to get technical with it, there's a lot of things that you believe, but you don't prove, because you can't actually know it.
But calling it almond milk is everyday language is fine. You can do that. You could also call it.
It's just not actually milk. It's fine. Of course it is. You call whatever. I mean, but it is like if you're trying to be pedantic, then it's not actually milk. Of course.
Yes. If you want to get technical with it.
I think people should know, like, if they come to you, like, if you have kids and they say about coconut milk or almond milk or whatever, I think they should be taught that it is. You can call it milk if you want, but it's not actually milk. I think they should know that because then they've got the knowledge that it isn't actually milk.
I've got a question for Luca though. Do bulls give milk?
Yeah.
Not as easily.
Man-bull milk.
I mean, you obviously milk. You obviously drink Red Bull, correct, Luca?
They give chocolate milk.
No, but you drink you drink Red Bull, Luca?
No, I don't.
Oh, I'm proud of you. Because that's got a lot of bull's milk in there.
Bulls have no udders.
No, it's got taurine in it.
He doesn't get it.
They
can't. It comes from bull's testicles. The stuff at the point comes from bull's testicles, basically. It's not semen, but it goes from bull's testicles.
The only milk you're getting out of a bull is chocolate milk.
I think that's the taurine, isn't it? Taurine.
Brown milk.
Okay, so this is Flat Earth Friday. Notice how the whole night so far we've been trying to point out that beliefs is not proof.
Well, how about the stars then?
What about the stars?
Everyone can see the stars.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all we can do is see them.
Exactly.
So, well, actually speaking, no one can see stars from stars. Australia, people in Australia and people in Europe don't see the same stars.
Well done. And?
Well, why? Why don't they?
Sean Hawkins says, I promise to present proof. Show me this promise, please. I said if you come in, I'm more than happy to debate you on it. And then I can present. But Sean
Proof
Hawkins
of
is too
what?
much of a cow. He wants map and how all maps and models are presented from a flat Earth. I'm more than happy to tell him how and show him how, but he's too coward. He's too much of a coward to come in and have a discussion.
I can't believe we're still going over that kind of stupid argument.
Yeah, the guy doesn't get all maps and models are derived from a flat Earth. After how many years is this now? Yeah. Come on, Sean. Come in. Everybody wants you in. Luca, you want Sean in, correct?
Well, he doesn't have to come in if he doesn't want to.
That's obvious.
Here.
That wasn't the question.
I'm not that keen on him coming in, right?
I want him to come in so I can laugh at him a bit. That's all.
Well, it depends.
It's just going to be a shouting match. I can't really do him with.
Actually, that's true.
Well,
he doesn't know how to control himself. That is true.
Because, according to him, anyway, you guys don't. It would be pointless to come in because you guys don't really listen.
Excuse me?
According to him, you know.
Excuse me?
That's his reason.
Excuse me?
What'd you say?
What'd you say? Guys did some... What? What?
I said you guys don't listen.
Huh?
What?
Huh? What?
Oh! I just got it. Okay. Damn. You got me.
No, but that's the problem with Sean. He makes a lot of excuses, and that's all he has. There's nothing else further than that.
And yeah, if you were to come in all unhinged and just looking for an area to vent rage, then there's not a whole lot to really listen to.
Yeah. I do pray for Sean, though, because the guy's definitely lost, and we have to face it. Every day he wakes up at the moment is a blessing from God. It's by the grace that he's still alive.
Agreed.
Who knows what happens in the future, you know? It could happen anytime. He might just meet his maker. And he's not right with God, so he has issues. And that's all that matters to me, by the way. I don't give a damn if he believes Pluto is a planet.
Yeah. Well, didn't they declassify it as a?
Yeah, Pluto is not a planet. It's a dwarf planet now.
It used to be the 9th planet, and now
No, it's not. It's a cartoon. It's a cartoon dog.
In it, Joyce.
We're going to be having a nice, in the week, I'm planning a nice NASA occult stream. So that's going to be quite fun. Because people don't believe NASA was, you know, all the people of NASA was really connected to a cult, to the occultism.
Masons.
Yeah, the Masons, Satanists. Yeah, it's quite bad. There's a lot of different occult organizations linked to all these people in NASA. Really odd. But we should trust them, guys. Jack Parsons, yep.
Wasn't there a Roman god called Pluto?
Yep. They're all Romans.
They're all Romans.
That's where the name Pluto came from. That's
they're
why
all Roman gods, Luca.
Well, yeah. It's a tradition.
It's almost like
after gods.
It's almost like the world's Rome.
Mm-hmm.
And when NASA, when they really gained some credibility in, say, Christianity, like it was during like peak Billy Graham time in the U.S. especially. And so when they, you know, went up there, you know, quoting the Bible, you know, it gave them a lot of...
1 minute.
lot of...
new link.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Four. Man.
No, but yeah,
4 minutes.
that's kind of where they got a foothold in with a lot of people. Like, oh, look at that. They're quoting the Bible. But now today, I mean, it's been a while since I checked, but last I heard that they were trying to, you know, reject the name of Jesus there at NASA. They're trying to take it out completely.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they use the Bible to gain some credibility, but now that they have some credibility, they're trying to knock out what gave them credibility in the first place.
But I mean, even if you look at NASA before they became, a space agency, they were doing ocean discoveries, and some of the things they did during even those experiments, quote unquote, for the ocean, was kind of bad, really bad. I mean, like masturbating a dolphin to see if it talks, things like that. You know what I mean? So
That's nasty.
yeah, everything about that whole organization is just.
Did they get milk out of it?
No, the woman fell in love with the dolphin at the end of the day.
Well, and it's like NASA actually paid for that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, taxpayer dollars, really. Okay.
Yeah, it's quite crazy because that was before they were really called NASA, though. Okay, we're gonna get the new link going in, and then see you guys now in like 2 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna put the new link in for you guys.
Oh,
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, hey guys. So like I said, please hit the likes, share the show. It really does help, guys. Getting the new link for everybody. Barry Ross is already in. What? Oh no.
No,
I'm gonna have to end it. I'm gonna have to create a new. Yeah, I'm gonna create a new one. Okay.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. I have to end it. Don't want to rejoin. Return to home screen. I pressed rejoin. New meeting. Start instant meeting. Let's see. And I am here. Okay, let's get the new link up. Let's get the new. Okay, Google Meets and replacement message. And replacement message. Good to have you guys. Okay, let's see. Where were we? Admit all. Yee.
Yo.
Yee.
yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
So, where were we? Oh, yeah. Any evidence for anything globe related? I don't know.
How about the stars?
We already went through this. Stars don't prove anything.
Well, why can't you see some stars in some places compared to not?
They've been explained many times, Luca. How are you trying to show it proves a globe, though?
Well, you can see certain stars and other in certain places, when in other places you can't see the same stars. You could see in different places on Earth.
What?
Perspective.
Why?
Perspective.
Perspective, man.
Your perspective would just shrink the stars
No.
at best.
No.
But why would perspective make stars disappear? You say perspective.
So are you trying to say that if I move away from a lamppost, it don't appear to get lower to ground the further away I move?
It's on Earth, so.
Of course it's on Earth.
But stars are what? You say a star. How high do you say the stars are?
Luca.
No one knows.
Luca, can you see the clouds that are over my head right now?
No.
Why not?
Well, probably because one, they're not high enough, and two, the Earth is in the way.
No. How can the Earth
But
be in the way of the sky, Luca?
If I'm gonna say,
Okay.
huh?
Okay. What when an airplane flies overhead, why does it look like it's going down towards the horizon as it's moving away from you?
Well, because it's balancing forces.
Luca, it's because
Fuck's sake.
I'm
It's flying
far away.
It's flying level.
Yeah. So
that
why
means-
does it look like it's going down towards the horizon?
Yeah, because
Because
it's
it's
flying
going
level. The
far
atmosphere is curved.
away.
Perspective.
No,
You
the
can do
atmosphere
this.
Yes.
You can
the
do this.
atmosphere is curved.
You can do this with a
Idiot.
camera and a piece of string.
Unbelievable, Luca.
If you balance the force of lift and gravity, you fly basically level.
Yeah.
And
So
since
why
the
does it look
atmosphere-
like it's going down towards the horizon as it's
Because
flying away
the
from you? If
atmosphere
it's flying
curves.
level, it can't be going down, can it?
The atmosphere is curved as well, so that means if you're flying level through a curved atmosphere,
I honestly can't take this anymore.
That's what I'm saying.
I
It's
really
ridiculous.
can't.
to
It's
be honest.
absolutely
No,
Luca,
It's a
Luca, I
waste
gotta
of
ask you. I
people's
gotta ask
energy.
you a question, Luca. Do the Globies make sure you come in to give the most idiotic arguments as possible because they understand that the globe's dead?
No
No.
understanding of reality whatsoever.
no one tells
None.
me to come in, and
But again,
Yeah,
have you
I
not
can-
learned anything we've spoken about? You are making claims that you have not proven. You get it? So claiming things like atmosphere bends is not a proof. It is you making a claim that's very absurd, by the way, which goes against gas laws. Making a claim that stars go behind Earth curve is you making a claim. There's no proof. You are just begging the question and affirming the consequent. You understand that, Luca? We're asking you for actual proof, actual evidence for your globe. And this is why Sean Hawkins won't come in, because he can't present actual evidence.
more like his thinking, like he won't come in because you're gonna act like this.
Oh my
What
god.
are we acting like? We're talking normal.
Like what?
No,
You're the one
You're not-
chanting. You're the one
nothing's-
chanting. You're the one chanting and just talking over people.
Okay, Luca,
By
let
act
me,
like this, do you mean that we're not eating your rhetoric with a spoon and
Yeah,
believing it?
exactly.
yeah, you don't accept.
I don't accept bullshit.
don't-
Bullshit?
Yes.
Yeah, we don't
Accept
accept
bull
bullshit.
crap.
Yeah,
right.
we don't accept bullshit. Agreed.
You don't accept the evidence.
There is
That's
no
it.
evidence. You haven't
No.
presented evidence.
There's
Never
no
presented
evidence.
any evidence.
All you
Alright.
said is, because I think it bendy.
I mean, let's for
I
instance say,
think the air bendy,
Sean,
so it bendy.
yeah, let's for instance say Sean Hawkins is begging me to show him how all maps and models are derived from a flat Earth, but he refuses to come in so I can show him how. Okay, it's the same thing. You guys make evidences that are not there. Your whole globe is based on trust me, bro. That's it.
Trust me, bro.
It's because when the surveyors first started making the maps, they used bendy ropes to measure it.
No, Smokey hasn't presented any evidence. He's presented a begging the question, affirming consequent. It's a fallacy. It's not evidence. Just saying, oh, look, I believe there's Earth curve is not evidence. You have to prove that there's Earth curve.
I believe in Father Christmas.
Oh, wow, you just proved Father Christmas is real. You gave evidence for him because you said so. Do you understand now, Luca?
So
NASA
you're
has never
looking
used the
for
Bible.
something that's
Sean
impossible.
Hawkins,
Sir,
NASA has used the Bible for credibility. Don't lie.
Well, Luca, if it's impossible, then that means it can't be true, can't it? So if we're looking for impossible proof, then that means it's impossible to prove what you're trying to prove to us. So therefore, it can't be true if it is impossible.
What if something is impossible in a flat Earth?
Well, I'll be happy to wait for you to show it to me.
Okay, well, a flat Earth wouldn't have a cutoff
A
point.
curve?
Don't,
No.
A flat
don't.
Earth wouldn't have a curve. Is that what you're saying?
Don't try and say flat Earth won't have an horizon. Don't do it.
No, that's ridiculous.
It would have a kind of horizon, but
Luca, I'll say again. Can you see me?
it wouldn't act like the one we have on a curved Earth.
You haven't got an horizon on a curved Earth. You haven't got a curving horizon.
No.
Horizon
Luca,
by
I'm
definition.
outside and I'm waving my hand.
Yeah, horizon by definition doesn't curve.
Globies can't even use horizon because I'm sorry, like, but
It's horizontal.
it's an horizontal.
Mhm.
You ain't got one on a globe. If you're claiming horizon is on a globe, then you've got a flat Earth.
we see a sharp, like, it's a clean line, not just a fade.
Yeah, it's a clean, straight, flat line.
Yeah, but it's not like a fade. Objects don't fade into the distance. They go bottom first, right?
They don't go anywhere, Luca. Your eyes can't see that far. The objects don't do anything. It's a restriction of your eyes.
He says right afterwards when it's not right.
Nothing's
How high
going
are the stars?
anywhere. Your eyes can't see that far. That's all there is to it.
Why can we see stars?
Oh, good.
Because they're bright. Why can you see a flashlight in a dark room?
Okay, Luca.
Oh, so
Luca.
brightness is why.
So if I shot a flashlight on my front door and I'm in the United States, are you going to see it?
Luca.
So it's not just that something's too far to see. It needs to be bright.
Okay, Luca, on screen. Can you show me where the curved horizon is, please?
Well, we can't see it, but it's right in front of you.
Where?
Why can't we see it? If it's right
Oh,
in front of you,
you're
why can't
too
we see
too
it?
low. Too
Okay,
low
so
to the
I want to
ground.
point out, you're claiming the horizon is
Oh,
not
too low.
apparent.
Yeah, it's both.
So at what height does the horizon exist?
Haven't I said that
There's the horizon.
before?
There's the horizon, Luca. I don't see any curve.
I've
Yes,
sure,
Luca, you have said that. You have said that before, and just like many other
I've said
times,
my position. I've said
yes,
my
it is
position.
apparent.
The horizon is both. The horizon is both optical and physical.
It can't be.
Definition for that. Citation for that.
Well, that's what I say.
Sean
Because-
Hawkins says the Earth has been measured spherical for over 2,000 years. No, it hasn't. Has never
No, it
been
hasn't.
measured spherical once in existence. Has been calculated to make a radius value based on a flat Earth, but it's never been a measured sphere.
Who measured it and
Yeah.
how and what tools?
Yeah. So Sean Hawkins, come present, man. That's quite a positive claim.
The surveyors measured it with the bendy chains.
Oh, that horizontal's linked. That's weird.
No, when you pull the rope really tight, it bends to the curvature of the Earth.
That's weird. Last time I checked, when you pull tension onto a rope, it straightens it out.
It's
You
just,
could
it's
say
just
that-
apparent. It's apparently
How
straightened.
about
It's just optically straightened.
It's
How
it's
about-
local rope.
how about the bottom up disappearance and like going higher extends your view are physical effects that happen, right? So in that way the horizon is physical. It's physically curving away from you, and that's why you get that reaction. Now
Except when you go up, it's still
Okay.
flat.
because light has to come through and the atmosphere to reach your eyes, you'd get
Okay.
some kind
well,
of reflective effect,
well,
and that's
okay.
the optical part.
Okay, well then
Just a
let's
bit.
go to the, because you're saying the horizon, it's physical curve, okay? You want to go into some flight dynamics.
Okay.
So when a plane is flying level,
Mhm.
there's only two things you can do to change the level of the flight, correct? What are those two things?
I guess turn off the engine or go higher.
So thrust or pitch, correct?
Well, yeah.
Okay,
So, I guess.
Okay, and to follow a physical drop of something, you're going to have to either thrust down or you're going to have to dip your nose down, correct?
Or well,
Or both.
or just balance the forces. That would also work.
Okay, let's try this again.
That is balancing forces.
Yeah. So let's try this again. So to go over, in this case, a physical curve to go around it, okay? Would you have to physically do something to go over a physical curve? Like either adjust your thrust or change your pitch?
Once you're in the air, once the plane's in the air and it's at the right thrust and pitch and whatever, then you wouldn't really need to change.
Notice how he's not
any
answering
of the...
me, guys.
No, you wouldn't need to change the thrust.
To go over a physical curve.
Once the plane's already at the correct altitude, you wouldn't need to change the thrust.
So going over something physical, you don't have to physically follow that physical curve.
Well, here's the thing with the Earth.
Luca, you're not answering me. You're not
it
answering
generates
me.
gravity.
You're not answering me. Do you physically have to adjust something to physically follow something?
Yeah. Like a
Great.
person would need to.
So planes
Earth.
don't do any adjustment when flying level.
Yes, they don't need to.
And is level horizontal?
Level can
Here we
mean
go.
horizontal.
It is horizontal.
No, it's not can mean.
I'd just say level
Stop
is
mixing the words.
keeping the exact same distance above.
Let's say you keep exactly the same level, which is a horizontal. Correct?
Are you using it for horizontal or?
That's what level is.
There's only one level, Luca. There's only one level.
No. There's.
Yes, there is one. Go ask a construction worker. There's one level. If it's vertical, it's called plumb.
Can't we just say level is when you keep the exact same height above something else? That's
No,
level.
because you're going to say water bends.
And to
Well,
keep exact same height about something where something is dropping away from you, you physically have to drop to follow that exact same height above what's dropping away. Correct, Luca?
I hear that. Like, can we just say that level is? Level is level. Look at it.
Well,
No one higher or lower than the other.
Here's the nuance. Here's the nuance for that.
Don't get it.
Earth
Go on.
generates a lot of gravity. So
No.
No, it
so
doesn't.
actually,
No, it
we
doesn't.
don't have to.
I'm just going to
planes
start
don't
shouting bullshit
have to
every time you say
follow
some
the
bullshit.
curve of the
Yeah.
Earth because
Tired of old school
their
marketing
level flight.
tactics? Forget out.
Thumb
Bullshit.
down, thumb down, thumb down, thumb down.
The plane flies level, which
Okay,
means
Luca.
it
Okay.
just flies the same height.
Okay,
If it balances
Michael,
the forces,
Michael put
it's
a
like
link
double
for us.
time.
Yeah.
Must I go to that timestamp, Michael?
Yeah.
Okay, it's on that timestamp.
How do airplanes fly? Okay.
The climb phase of the aircraft. As long as the engine's thrust is more than the drag, the speed of the airplane will keep on increasing. The greater the
Okay.
speed, the higher will be the lift force.
Mm-hmm.
This
Fair
will
enough.
cause the airplane to go up.
Yeah.
Okay.
When the airplane reaches
I
level
agree.
flight, there won't be any acceleration or change in altitude.
Pay attention, please.
Fair enough.
Just pay attention, Luca. Don't talk. Just
Don't
pay
listen.
attention.
Yeah, I agree.
Fair enough.
I'm agreeing.
Huh?
So we know we're on the same page.
Okay, just
I'm
listen.
agreeing.
Did you catch-
Listen, Luca.
Did
just
you catch
listen.
that, Luca? He said there's no change in altitude. Do you know what that means?
Acceleration. He said there's no change in
Okay,
acceleration.
listen.
He said once he gets to his flying height, there's no change in altitude.
In
Okay. Let's do this again. I'm going to restart it. But Luca, don't overtalk it now. Listen.
Yeah, okay.
Pay attention.
Will be the lift force. This will cause the airplane to go up. When the airplane reaches level flight, there won't be any acceleration or change in altitude. You can see that with this condition. The thrust should be exactly equal to the drag, and the lift should be exactly equal to the weight of the airplane. Now, let's discuss the most crucial part. How does an airplane change direction?
That's it.
You might think that.
So, Luca, what did you learn?
Well, increase the speed and you go higher, I guess.
Ah, and decrease the
the
speed,
lift.
and what happens?
You go lower. I suppose.
Okay. And what happens when you change your angle of attack? Your pitch. It causes more drag or less drag, correct? So then, in other words, you'll also change altitude. Now, remember I asked you 2 minutes ago, or let's say now 5 minutes ago. Physical drop requires physical change, correct?
If we're sticking to
Physical drop.
simplified
Reality?
things,
Yeah, reality. Physical drop requires physical change.
Moment take a moment to
In-
take a Imodium for your
in
mouth.
almost all cases, yes.
Great. And level flight, does it physically change any attributes to go with this physical
No.
curve?
It doesn't change any of the. It doesn't change the drag or things. It's flying level. So
Great.
It doesn't change
Welcome to
forces.
Flat Earth.
I said in
Yeah.
almost every case before.
Yeah, but that's what you think, Sean. The stars are further and whatever, and we don't know in the flat. We don't tell you. We don't know the distances. We don't claim it. So cool story, bro.
See, Luca, I thought when you said that almost every case that you were trying to give yourself some sort of a wiggle room out. So what is the one almost? What's the other case where it doesn't have to physically change? Which
Well,
other case is there?
Earth. Okay, bear with me for a sec. Go with the what we say. Go with what they say. Go with the Earth model. Say gravity is a thing. Okay, so
What's that have to do with
we-
airplane
we
movement?
have got gravity now. Now airplanes don't need to dip their noses down to go down. They can just fly level because the forces balance out with the curved atmosphere.
So what you're saying is that planes need gravity to fly?
Well, not to fly. That's how they maintain the correct out. That's how they fly level while going over the curved
They fly
ball
level while
without
going over the curve.
altering their thrust. That's the reason they don't need to change
A
their
lot of
thrust.
bollocks.
Did you notice
Exactly.
that though? They fly level while they go over the curve. It just doesn't make sense at all to me.
So you're saying that gravity is required in order for planes to fly level. We have to have
I
gravity.
just watched on a video that totally.
No, because planes can still fly. They just need to constantly make adjustments, which they don't do because gravity is a.
No, they don't
thing.
do it because they don't go over curve. That's why.
No, they don't. They
Can you
don't
prove they
need
go over a
to-
curve? That's my whole point. We can prove, based on the evidence, they don't do any, as in any change, because they're flying level. Okay? That is evidence that there's no curve. You, on the other hand, are doing the antithesis. You are saying they don't do it because there's a physical curve. Now you have to prove that there's a physical curve.
Well, I say they don't need to change the attributes or thrust or, whatever this drag and stuff because of gravity. If gravity wasn't if gravity wasn't there, then, well, they'd need to change their thrust to maintain level flight.
You didn't answer what I just said.
Don't understand.
Congratulations, everyone is now dumber from listening to this conversation.
That's something FTFE plays. Have you been watching FTFE?
What?
Why would we watch that, Mara?
No, Luca, I've just been alive for more than 5 years, so I've heard a couple of things.
That's something FTFE likes to show on the videos.
And Luca, for gravity, it doesn't help to prove something by using a yet another theory.
So basically, show evidence for gravity and everything else would fall into place.
Well, basically, that's what we've been telling you for a while now, and you're still not bringing us anything.
Why can't we use the Sahelian to show gravity?
The what?
Look, okay. I'm gonna do gravity very simple. It's mass attracts mass. F equals ma. That's a very simple,
Okay.
nice version of gravity to use.
Let me stop you. Let me stop you right there and make it real simple. Also, if I put a bowling ball on the floor and I walk 3 feet over and I put a golf ball on the floor and they both sit there for 100 years, are they going to touch each other? Are they going to move? Are they going to
If there
move?
was no other mass, yes.
Why?
If it was just the bowling ball and a golf ball, and the bowling ball has more mass, then yes. And if there was no other mass around, then yes, the golf ball would be they'd both be attracted to each other, but the golf ball would be have more of a attractive force to the bowling ball than.
Well, you see what the trouble with that is, Luca? It never happens in reality. That's the problem.
Well, what about the Sahelian? I mean,
Luca, if gravity is a mass attracting mass, then why are we not attracted to other planets and the sun? Why have we not all bumped into each other yet?
Right.
Well, we have the mass of the Earth to thank for that mostly.
So what's keeping the mass of the moon from getting sucked into the mass of the Earth, Luca?
Well, actually, it kind of is. It just misses us. That's what.
Oh, it just misses us. For millions of years, it's been missing us.
It just misses us.
Just misses us. I mean, in some of them,
the moon is
the moon was part of the Earth at one point. You know what I mean?
The moon is constantly following towards Earth, quote unquote, following, because the
who tells
gravity
you that
of Earth
rubbish?
is pulling towards us. But it's gonna orbit. So an orbit is just when something.
If mass attracts mass, then why does it miss us?
Because it's moving faster than the.
Oh my word. Okay, time for our sponsor quickly, then we'll get back onto gravity. This was a video made by Michael Kahn a few years ago on Sean Hawkins. This is practically the reasons why Sean Hawkins never comes in, just to let you guys know.
How's it going? I'm going to be away next week, so I probably won't be uploading out to YouTube. So I thought before I do go on holiday, I'll leave you with a little gift. Let's put this heliocentric buffoon to bed once and for all.
You've accurately modelled reality, Sean. Cool. How come only one of your sticks points to Polaris? Parallel lines never converge. What's this then, Sean? It looks like you might possibly have accidentally proved flatside correct. Sean, Polaris's height never changes. It just appears to sink towards the horizon as you move further away from it
on a flat plane due to perspective. So then, as you move away from it, your elevation angle gets smaller over distance. You moron.
Thanks, Ron.
I can use a bowling ball example.
That was
Oh.
classic, by the way. So yeah. Okay, sorry, get on to gravity. Barry was busy with you on gravity. Go ahead.
Alright, well, let's say you have a bowling ball and you're on top of a very tall hill. Like a whatever hill. Very tall. It's cartoonishly tall. If you throw it gently, it goes a bit sideways and then just falls to the ground. If you throw it harder, it goes further in an arc and then falls to the ground. And then if you throw it so incredibly fast, it like sideways. If you throw it so incredibly fast sideways, as it falls towards the earth, because the earth is curved, it misses the earth because the earth curves underneath it. So it keeps missing the
That's
ground.
begging the question, mate.
And that's an
I
orbit.
just want to say, Wesley's saying
Okay, first
Khan
of
is
all,
afraid to talk to
where-
Globers live. He's literally on live now talking to a Glober. What you talking about, Wesley?
And you always spell Khan wrongly, Wes.
So
That's
in this,
very
so in
simple.
this, so what you're telling me in this simple Roadrunner Coyote cartoon world where there's a huge hill and Superman throws a baseball at a million miles an hour, it might not fall.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Yeah,
That
it'll
really
still-
sounds a whole lot like
it'll
what I'm
still
observing. Yeah.
But also, if you throw a ball a million miles
If I
an hour,
sniff pink unicorn farts, I can probably fly.
but
that's
this
where
is
you are with
purely
that.
hypothetical, of course,
That's practically what he's saying.
because there's no way you could throw something. I'm just using it as like a make my point kind of way, you know.
Which
It's
is
an easy-
which is everything you have. That's my point, Luca. If you sit back and look at it, it's all hypothetical just to try to prove a point that you can't prove unless you put in a bunch of hypothetical crap.
That makes sense, right?
No.
No, it doesn't. It only makes sense in your mind because you want to make it a cartoon hypothetical scenario. That's the only way it can make sense. It makes sense to me if I sniff pink unicorn farts, I can fly. That makes sense. Sure. Is it real?
No. You can make.
Because I come up with a bunch of hypothetical excuses for it doesn't mean that I'm coming up with any real information.
But I'm using like an analogy using what we know about the real world.
You don't
To
know
make-
though.
You
my
don't know
knowledge.
about the real world. You don't. You don't know. That's the point. You don't
I
know.
do.
You're just
you
you're
don't.
not. You're just regurgitating some crap from somebody else who put a hypothetical mountain up with a hypothetical baseball going a million miles an hour. It's the same crap. It's just a bunch of ideas.
Well,
It's imagination on paper.
well, actually, the original was like FTFE, but he used the cannon to make his point. So, like,
You
he
realize that people were around. You realize people were around trying to figure this out before your FTFE hero, right? Before YouTube.
But
there are
I don't
are people who
That's
think.
not really an analogy FTFE has used, so you can't say that. That's
I
an
don't
analogy
care about
I
any
think.
analogy. I don't care what FTFE uses. I'm talking to you, and I'm telling you that analogies are just that. They're not reality. I can make an analogy all day long. It doesn't make it real.
And right, it's like you can't keep using analogies and hypotheticals over and over and then right in the next sentence say, oh, I know this is what it is. It's like saying my belief is knowing.
Arrest Luca, please, Officer Flats. Hey, Justin, man. Sorry, guys.
Yes, analogies are just to explain the idea.
the idea. Ideas
The-
are not reality. Ideas are not fact. Ideas are not evidence. They are ideas.
The evidence is the measurements. and
Nope.
stuff that
There's no
happen.
evidence. Yeah. What actually happens is called reality, and you haven't cited any of it.
Okay, I can. Yeah, they're just teaching tools analogies. It'll just
To teach you bullcrap.
okay. Then let's go on to the. How about satellites? They
Well, wait.
Why are you changing subject all the time?
no. Satellites orbit Earth, right? So I can use satellites.
No, they don't.
in
You're just
reality.
making a claim.
Well, satellites are in reality. so I
You'll
can use it.
require Earth to be flat anyway to calculate an orbit. So
And well, Keith had a couple of toys a few minutes ago. Was that like a globe with the plane? Yeah. Or a helicopter. Yeah. like that action right there, Luca, that is not maintaining a level. I mean, that's why there's been such an effort on Globey's part for trying to change the definition of level itself. And the real reason they have to do that is because they're lying. Like, if they can't win the argument outright,
meanwhile, all you need to do is get
they'll
a spirit
undermine it
level
or
and
try to.
they're cooked.
I'm probably going to kick myself in the head for this, but please, Luca, what do satellites have to do with anything?
Well, satellites are real-world examples of orbits.
Real world.
No,
So-
you
Flying
were
tin
told
cans.
that they're real-world examples. That's another assumption that you're believing the authority.
We have ordinary people that can track the satellites, like
Luca, hold on. You've seen. I know you're a fanboy, so you've
the
seen pictures
satellites
of Earth from space, right?
Wait. The
No,
satellites
wait.
are
You've seen
predictable.
pictures of Earth from space, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay. How many satellites were in those pictures, Luca?
Well, none.
How many? None. Why not?
Well, why would there be?
Because you say they're up there orbiting the Earth.
I thought there's supposed to be like 4,000.
I've got a question for
or
all the
whatever.
globers. If we can see, for instance, like the ISS, transiting in front of the moon and the sun and whatever, what about all the other thousands and thousands of satellites? Why we never see any of them transit in front of the moon? And
How many is there meant to be?
and the sun?
15,000?
What about that? What about that study, that sky survey study that I brought up, where
All
there
the
were
junk.
lights in sky that were moving before there were any satellites ever put into space?
Yep. Yeah, that's weird.
Well, satellites are tiny, and
okay,
compared to space,
well,
right?
Luca, we can say satellites are tiny. Why hasn't the ISS seen any, which is very close to them?
Well, the ISS is closer than just normal satellites.
So we can see the satellites.
It's
Which one's
it's always contradictory to reality, though. Excuses with globe, isn't it? Well, they're just that little bit higher than ISS that you can't see them, but yet you can see them from ground on Earth.
Well, when we
Well,
go and we ask for
photos-
pictures of satellites, we get things like chicken coops, CGI painted chicken
They
coops.
don't usually have the right, zoom or angle or timing, I guess, to see the satellites in other satellite images.
So you're telling me
They're
that
not
we've
like
got
selfies.
telescopes. You're telling me that we've got telescopes that can see stars that are supposed to be hundreds of millions, however
That-
many light years away. We can see those, but we can't see the satellite.
Actually, they are. They are just selfies of Earth. They're not meant to show other satellites in the pictures, so they're not. They don't
My
have.
point
to
is,
zoom.
Luca, if there's thousands of them, how have you not seen one?
Exactly.
Well, you can see others. It's just mainly the
Okay,
ISS.
Luca.
And when it's taking
Where
pictures
can you see
of.
them?
Look at through these and tell me which one is real.
How
All of
about
them.
go up a bit?
Oh, are you kidding?
Hold on. Let's see. How about, well, yeah, most of them are real. I'm gonna pick one.
Most of them
Are
are
you
real.
kidding me?
There's not a single picture you're
Not
looking at
one.
real.
Hold on,
Not
go up a
one.
bit.
Look how real this
It's-
is, guys. That's very real.
Hold on.
Wow.
No,
That's insane, man.
Look
not
at
that.
you will believe anything, man.
Hold on, go up.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about the image of a new satellite? I guess I don't know.
Wow, cartoon.
Which one?
That little square one, I think. Is
That one.
images of, you're next to it, I think.
No,
That one.
Left.
the next one. Yeah,
That one.
Yeah,
Well,
well, that's definitely not.
on either side, I guess.
Luca, do you actually think some of them are real images, mate?
That's
'Cause
unbelievable.
I'm not kidding. Like, if you do, there's something
That's
seriously
nuts,
wrong with you,
bro.
mate.
Are you claiming that's real?
I mean,
Luca?
it's hard to tell which ones are real and which ones aren't.
None of them.
Really?
Because-
None of
tell
them.
easily.
Because this isn't an official site
Luca, who's
that
took?
shows only
Luca.
real images.
Luca, if they're real,
Google.
what's took the photograph?
Yeah.
It's Google.
Google today.
Yeah, the Google images. Google's
So-
not took. Google's
so-
been up into space and took photos of satellites,
so
which
if
NASA can't
Google-
manage to do from
it-
ISS.
You don't know which ones are real and which ones
None of
are
them.
fake.
None of them
None
are
of
real.
them. I've said
Because
it about six times now.
You
None
need
of
an
them.
official site to really get real images of satellites from space, you know? Like NASA.com.
Well,
or
I'll tell you what then, Luca. Go away and come back with a real image of a satellite in space, please.
Good idea.
Because you'll be first baller to present one. There's like a disconnect in ballers' brains to think that they're real photographs. What's took them? Oh, you can't see them from ISS, so what's took them? What's took them pictures, Luca?
So, I guess.
You're not guessing, Luca. You need to start using your brain, man.
Tell me if this
I
is
mean,
real. Luca, tell me if this is real, okay?
I will grant that most images that Google presents when you type that in are probably
Is this
CGI.
real, Luca? Is that real?
What's up?
Is that real?
Well, that's like a what's it called? A program thing that shows the.
You do know
No, I
this
saw
was
that on
this
TV.
was the
That's
live
real.
landing from the Indian moon
Isn't that,
spaceman.
isn't that asteroids on Atari 2600?
This was based on the moon landing from the Indian Space Agency last year.
Yeah, right.
They was watching
I
this
remember looking
live.
at that.
They were watching this live. They were saying this is live broadcast.
What's the problem? This is good evidence.
It was just over what's it called? The computer program thing that.
Why are they watching a
That
computer programming live, but they can't watch the actual thing live? Why is that, Luca?
What there's no good really angles to get the. There's no cameras. To
So there's no
capture
camera
the-
on this.
the-
So there's no
the-
cameras from satellites
Well,
around the
there's
moon.
Luca. They managed to they managed to film lunar lander taking back off from moon when they were not beyond moon. So
I
you're
know.
telling me there couldn't have been
Well,
a camera on that?
No, that's what I was gonna say,
Well,
Michael. That's the camera they
left
filmed
the
it with.
camera on the moon so they could.
Yeah, they left the
Film
cameraman back there and all, so he could record it.
No,
the
they
cameraman's been up there for
They
30
just
years.
manually controlled it.
There's
From
no
Earth.
logical thinking at all, Luca. You just blindly
No,
accept
they
anything.
manually had to
Luca,
control the
Luca,
camera.
they manually controlled it with an 8-second delay going back and forth.
Well, it was like 4 seconds, I think, but
But still a delay.
Wow, you don't even know you're running
But-
bullcrap, do you?
you could say it.
Can you imagine driving a car, Luca, if you tried to steer the steering wheel and it didn't respond till like even a second after? That'd be awful to drive. If you're trying to go around the corner and you have to steer a second beforehand before it actually comes to the corner, would that be a weird way to drive? Would that be natural? Would that feel easy? Come on.
Yeah, or I could put a blindfold
There's another
on you
one.
and call you on
This
the
the
phone
China moon landing.
and
This is the
let you,
China.
if I let you drive with a blindfold and tell you 4 seconds behind, you think you're going to get where you're going?
The China
Even a
moon landing,
second.
Luca. Does this look real to you?
No.
They got the same cameraman that we left up there.
But this is live, Luca. This was live.
I tell you what.
See?
That's
See, it's got live. It's got
It's
live.
like
See, it's live.
that's again because they couldn't get a. They used the program to get the make it or whatever.
So what evidence is there that it's actually happened then, Luca?
But just because because
Look at that. Does that
the
look live
view-
to you? Does it look real?
Well, that doesn't look that bad actually. Okay, that looks pretty bad. That looks like not live, but you know.
Well, see, it's like even in the U.S., like they made a brief mention of China and India's moon landings or whatever, but they didn't show the actual images because even Globies in the U.S. were embarrassed.
But here's the thing: Google's top results are mostly CGI. That's what I will say. I will concede that Google's top results are usually CGI when you type that in.
Well, why
They are
would you
mostly
see
art.
try if there's real pictures out there?
But space agencies, well, actually,
Luca, space agencies will tell you that all the information they get is ones and zeros, and then they turn it into a picture for you.
Yeah,
that is what they will tell you.
I'll admit that also that space agencies use
No,
CGI,
exactly
but
what it is, Truman.
always
Exactly
use
what it is.
CGI. They use CGI to make it pretty.
No, what I'm saying is they get back a long list of ones and zeros, and then they take that information and make a picture, a pretty cartoon for you to look at, because they got all the information from ones and zeros. Nobody's up there with a Polaroid snapping pictures.
Insanity, man. Really.
Well, what about the people in the ISS? They take pictures.
The peoples in the ISS who sometimes accidentally fall and get cut on their wire harnesses and have cups of water that the water stays in, and come on, seriously, it's ridiculous.
I've never seen that.
Oh, 15 minutes.
Yeah, and I've heard that excuse a million times before. If you've never seen it, that means you've never looked.
Yep. I've heard many a baller say, "What harnesses? What? Never seen none of this." Like, I think they turn a blind eye to it because they can't deal with seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
There's countless videos and hours NASA fails, Luca. I mean,
You can go look for it, Luca. It's really, if you haven't seen it by now and all the trolling you've done on YouTube videos, then I don't know what to tell you.
I just want to point out the votes so far, 72 votes. God made Earth A. Stationary enclosed plane, 49%. Spinning open geoid in space, 31%. Not sure, 10%. I like peanuts, 11%. So,
I
yeah.
like peanuts, especially dry
I like
roasted.
peanuts.
I'm talking, I was on mute.
I like peanuts.
Dry roasted, best.
There's a squirrel knocking about round ours, and it's been getting peanuts from somewhere and burying them everywhere. Keep finding monkey nuts everywhere, man.
Squirrels, man.
I can't. How do I post something on here?
There
something
is a
this
private chat,
Yeah.
or you can share screen.
There's a little box. You're not on a computer.
Yeah, it
right?
looks
Message
like-
box near clock.
Yeah, it looks
He's on
like
a-
chat with everyone.
Fuzzy, you're on the foot. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, I got to check that one out at 11 a.m. 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 45 seconds. 40, no, go to 30 seconds just for Luca.
30 seconds, okay.
And this is just one. There are so many.
Okay.
I mean, it was a compilation put out the other week. I can't remember who put it out, but
Chuck's got a few like
let's-
5-minute long
it
ones.
might
on
be
his.
Chuck. It might have been Chuck that put it
But
out.
what about what's that? What was that guy called? No. Oh. Zetetic Truth Tube. He's got a lot of space fakery on his channel. Dilly Gill. He covered a lot of space fakery.
Look how he fades away.
Oh,
What's that, Luca?
Oh, look at that. He's definitely got a harness on in the back. Why would he have that harness on, Luca?
There's something on his back.
It's a harness.
On a wire harness, Luca.
It's called a harness. Why would you have a wire harness, Luca? That's what we're asking.
If it is a wire harness, I don't know.
Not it is. If it's it is. I love this. Take it back again. Look at that cap. Look at that cap as well. Whoa.
yeah, when you try to put the nothing on the hook or on the wall, the clip or whatever.
Ew.
There's that video.
Really odd stuff.
I think NASA's trolling people, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. Look, he's taking nothing. Look, he's putting nothing back. See, he's taking nothing, putting nothing back.
Looking at his little screen, look. So in his little screen, he thinks he's got something.
He's
in his
looking in
hand.
the screen because, by the way, it's a well-known fact that NASA's been working with augmented reality.
Of course.
Why would NASA need to work with augmented reality to? By the way.
Why?
Hey, well, you don't need to scream
Why
in the
would
mic.
they?
You don't need to scream.
What do you mean?
Why would they need to work with augmented reality, Luca?
Do you know what they use it for?
That's what I'm asking you. Why would they need to use augmented reality?
To make things look better? I don't know.
No, so
Oh,
they
real?
can see things that are digital, Luca. In other words, not in real life.
They can't interact with augmented
That's
reality.
what.
in
That's
real
what
life, though.
augmented
Watch the
reality
video
is.
of a guy trying to interact with augmented reality and failing. You've just seen that on a video. Lucas.
Literally, what augmented
Oh, he
reality
was doing
is.
something else.
Or did you shut your eyes and do something else while we were playing that?
Yeah, he was exercising.
So what? Who was? So why?
What have we just watched, Luca, on that video?
What augmented reality in there? Is
What have we just
someone
watched on that
wearing a
video,
headset
Luca?
or something?
Luca, what have we just watched on that video?
The only augmented
Okay.
reality I've seen
Okay.
is when you
Luca,
Luca.
what did you just see on that video?
some guy, an astronaut putting something away.
But,
Right, so what were he putting away that he didn't have in his hands?
yeah, exactly.
Clearly, the camera just didn't pick it up.
Oh my god.
Luca, have you ever seen the
Alright.
clip where magically an object just pops on the screen and they grab it?
Cameron
like a doll
just
or
didn't
something,
pick up
pops
what he had in
over.
his hands. I mean, Luca, if you think anybody's going to buy that bullshit, really? There's no hope for you, mate. No hope.
So mad.
Well, I've got an idea what we can do. Let me just quickly go and get it. Because someone's probably going to try and rebut this, correct?
We could,
So,
we could transcend into
do you know
outer
what-
space.
Do you know what
find
device
another
is
race.
needed for augmented reality?
Someone's gonna try and debunk satellites in space as being fake, guys. You can't guess who it is.
What are you asking about augmented reality, Luca?
Like
The only
the
thing this guy
the
can
device
do is
to show other satellites
Watch Sean Hawkins. Look what he says about satellites, guys.
in the picture. So they don't
My
have
point
to
is,
zoom.
Luca, if there's thousands of them, how have you not seen one?
Exactly.
What's he smoking? A pipe?
Yeah.
I'm showing you dozens,
Looks like
man.
proper Santa Claus now.
Look, this is
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Oh wow,
10, 11. That's a couple dozen, dude.
that's cool.
Balloons.
But remember what we pointed out earlier, Michael? We saw these anomalies in the sky before satellites were even invented.
It actually looks like they're reflecting a beam of light as well, of them little dots. Can you see
Drones.
them?
It does look like
Beams.
drones too, by the way.
Yeah, look at it. There's like lights coming off of it. It's like a torch, like it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm gonna pause this for that, and then we'll wait until he gets to the augmented reality part. So go on, Luca. Talk about.
But weren't we talking about seeing satellites from space? Why isn't the film from here, not from the Earth? That's what we were talking about, wasn't it? At that point.
Well, it's quite. Why would they film satellites from space though?
Why not?
The point is, Luca, if they're there, you should see them.
That I don't mean intentionally film them.
And we do from Earth. We see them.
Just
What satellites do you see from Earth, Luca?
Why would they take photos of other satellites from a satellite in space?
They
Anyway.
wouldn't. The point is, if there's 40,000 of them floating around and you take a picture of Earth, then one should pop up somewhere.
Well, space is quite big,
oh,
and
And the
satellites
pictures
are
that we
quite-
get from Earth are taken from what? Jupiter? Where the hell are these pictures supposed to be from, Luca?
I don't ever want to be part of a conversation like this with Luca ever again. It's an absolute
If you
I
It's
really don't.
ridiculous.
That's
All the
ridiculous.
How far
It
away-
is.
how-
I've got better
Can
things
you-
to do me than
hold
talk
on,
to
can
someone
you
who's just
go
going
back
to
to the video and see
pull any
if you can
excuse
get
out
a,
of his ass. It's
see
ridiculous.
if you can get a high resolution video
Oh, what?
of that wire, because that wasn't really it was very low res. The video.
That's what NASA presents to us, dude, live.
Well, then I guess we can't really prove whether or not that
Oh
is
my
a harness
word.
or not.
oh, what?
So I think you should go tell NASA, hey, we pay so much money. Why don't you use a proper damn camera? How's that sound? Sound good?
Well, it's not really. I don't really. Well, if you have a problem, you can bring
You're
it
the
up.
one that has the
I
problem
suppose.
with it.
Well, you guys
moaned,
do, right?
you
You
moaned
said
about the
harnesses.
resolution. You moaned about the resolution, not us.
Well, yeah, the resolution is.
So how's it
the
my
resolution-
problem?
Quite clear he's got something strapped to his back.
Which is a harness. We can give you the make and model of that harness too, by the way.
Flats that one at about 30 seconds. This might be a little more believable for you, Luca. This is real stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, about the 30-second
Yeah.
mark.
Where is it?
Skylab.
Skylab, yeah. This
Yeah,
was
that's the-
before.
that's the
This was before the
predecessor to
ISS.
ISS.
Yeah. Oh, this one. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
funny. This is funny. What's this, Luca?
Okay.
Superman.
Look at the weights on the end.
Yeah.
Look what he's
Yeah,
gonna
look at the
do.
balls on the end. That's
Yeah,
definitely not two
Uh-oh.
balloons taped to a room.
definitely not two balloons.
Notice his posture as well, guys. You can see he's got a harness attached to him. How he's sitting. Look.
Of course.
Look at his posture. Look.
You can see it sticking out the back as well.
Uh-oh.
I mean, the Bugs Bunny is more believable than the stuff they flip us from NASA.
Yeah, what's up,
It's
Doc?
insanity.
Nuts.
It's nuts. So I see all the cowards have been hiding in Sean Hawkins. Come on. You guys are able to watch us from Sean Hawkins' stream, but you're too much of a coward to come in here. It's quite sad.
What's sad is they're actually watching us.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the height of sadness.
Yeah, they're
you know?
watching on Sean Hawkins, watching us, while they're able to come and debate us or come in the chat. Yeah, instead they're sitting there and crying about us. Literally, they're just crying about us.
I know. Globbers are like little girls, man. It's ridiculous.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get a new link again.
Yeah, I'm not coming back for the next one. I've had enough.
Okay, understand.
Yep.
Sleep well, man.
Hold on.
See you tomorrow for a remember
Aw.
we're gonna do record tomorrow. No, Michael's going.
Yeah, I'm not coming back for another round with you, Luke. I've had enough.
Oh man.
Can't blame you. But take care, Michael.
Take care, Michael. Blessings,
Bless,
brother.
man. God bless, man.
Night, guys.
Just
Love you all.
see you tomorrow, man. Bye bye. Okay,
But
guys.
this is-
I'm gonna get a new link for us, and I'll see
This
you
is
guys.
gonna be probably the last one anyway.
Why?
Well, you usually record
It's
for
Flat Earth Friday,
a set
man.
time, right?
It's Flat Earth Friday,
Oh.
man. I'm on
We're not
my
that
You're
lucky,
gonna
Luca.
go for longer
Okay,
than usual.
so I'll put the new link in quickly. Return to home. Again, guys, just a reminder, please, please, please hit the likes and share the show. If you have any Globey friends that think they can prove the globe to us, let them know the show's on. Okay, let's get the link in. And la 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 la. Where is the... I just put a link in now. Oh, man. Sorry, it's just updating all the chats quickly. And then replacement message. Replacement message. Okay. Admit all. There we go. Luca and PJ.
Hi guys.
Whoa, why are you always screaming? It's like, wow. Crazy. Anyway.
Huh? Me?
Yeah, every time you like come in and say hi guys, you like scream.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You will be.
Oh. about the stars in space. I think that's a good one to start with.
You've been starting with it the whole time. What you talking about to start with?
Well, that's the one I want. That's the one I did start with. I wanted to start with the stars, like seeing different stars from different locations. You know.
Yeah,
And that's probably
and
one of the.
does different stars in different locations mean anything?
Well, if this was flat, then would probably see all the stars.
No, that's false.
Maybe.
If it was,
At least most
That's
more
false.
stars.
We have limitations to vision, man.
Ah, well, bright objects, no? They're bright.
Is
So
a
we
star
can
not
see
an
them.
object? Luca, let's put it this
Huh?
way. If you see a car in a distance at night with lights, does it look like two headlights on a car or one?
Well, they'd probably merge a bit into one. So.
One. Great. So when that car's too far for that light to reach your eye, what happens?
good example.
Well, what do you mean?
You can't see
He
it
goes behind the
because...
curve.
I see it.
Okay, I can tell you.
I think an airplane would be a better example.
Okay,
of that
okay. Let me
car
give you
because
another. Let me give you another scenario. These are true scenarios based on World War II. Okay. Why do you think snipers really didn't actually smoke in the nighttime when they were lying in looking out? If they were, let's say, a kilometer out from their their post, because they would see the cigarette butt, correct?
The glow.
What do you mean?
They
Now-
didn't
That
smoke.
light
Now,
too dim.
that same person goes 2 kilometers away now, for instance. Can you see that same cigarette butt?
It's too dim to see now.
Ah, so it's not Earth curve.
The most you'd get is a dimmer light from the star.
Sorry,
You'd still
Luca.
be able to see
Let
it.
someone go and have a lit cigarette butt at night, and let them go 2 kilometers away and see if you can see it, please.
You won't because it's too dim. It's like
So it's not Earth curve then, Luca.
the stars aren't dim.
So it's not
They're
Earth
really
curve
bright.
then, Luca.
But if you then made that cigarette bud the brightness of a star, you would be able to see it.
Why? Wouldn't it be
Disregarding
hidden
it.
behind the curve?
Yeah, disregarding the Earth curve. If the Earth was flat, you'd be able to see it.
Do you have Earth curve at 2
You mean
kilometers?
disregarding the Earth's curve like everybody does everywhere in reality?
Okay, well, let's say that the Earth is flat, and you'd have and you made a ball the brightness of a star. I think you'd be able to see that from way further away.
So not Earth curve then.
If the Earth was flat, but the Earth is not. The curve would definitely get in the way, so you wouldn't be able to see that star anyway.
So like whenever a boat goes over the horizon and we can't see it anymore, but we zoom back in and we can see it again. That's not because the Earth is flat. That's because what?
The boat didn't go behind the curve when you brought it
No,
back
it just got obscured by all the medium that is between you and the boat, right? All the haze, all the
It's because
humidity,
it
the
got too small
atmosphere.
to see.
Right. So why is that any different on a globe or a flat plane?
Well, if you zoom in on a boat that's too small to see and then you bring it back into view, then you'd be bringing back the entire boat at once. So it wouldn't bring it back bottom first, which is you can't bring back a boat that's already gone over the curve, as in bottom first.
You're right, you can't because it doesn't go over a curve. My point is, why can't you see it anymore? You can't see it anymore because you can't see it anymore.
Right.
Not because there's a curve. It's because your eyes are not physically capable of seeing that far.
Yeah, but why do boats disappear bottom first?
This has been explained many times, man.
How many times?
Luca, where's the atmos? Is there a lot of atmosphere near the water, or is there a lot of moisture and atmosphere 40 feet above the water? Where do you think there's going to be the most interference?
Near the water, definitely.
Where do you think there's going to be the most light that could possibly bend, if it can bend?
Well, near the water, since that's where the...
Well
So I wonder
That's
what
what-
part of the boat is near the water.
Well, all of it, I guess, or the bottom.
I would
of
be
it
best.
be
I would be
closest,
guessing the
but-
bottom because you don't sail a boat upside down. So I'm thinking the bottom's going to be the part going away.
I mean, sure.
Justin, yeah. Sorry, everyone. I need to punch myself in the face to get Luca back, to make sense. Be right back.
But like, I mean, the reflection would affect the entire boat anyway. If there was
Wait.
reflection
But
in
there's
that.
more refraction closer to the water, correct?
Oh yeah,
Okay. So not the entire boat.
but
Okay.
I mean, you'd still see the entire boat get refracted if there is reflection, because
Depends
the
on your angle,
distance
correct?
between the bottom and the top of the boat, at that distance isn't really that great.
Depends
so
on your
you'd
angle,
still
correct?
see the entire boat get reflected.
So it depends on your angle, correct?
Light bends and would bring it back above the curve.
This guy. I'm not answering what I'm asking, but okay.
What did you ask?
Is your name Harry Potter?
What did you ask for, Dante?
So refraction is more at the hole of the boat, the bottom, compared to the mast at the top of the boat.
Yes.
Great.
It would.
Put 2 and 2 together, Luca.
What?
Is this the best the globe has to offer, guys?
Titled machine wrongly.
Well, it's like Luca is useful in this capacity because it's like he is, saying the same things even the smartest globies have said.
Just parroting. So we don't blame you, Luca. You're just parroting what you've been taught. Exactly.
It's because of the air density. Air is more dense towards bottom than top, so obviously you're going to have the most refraction at the bottom because air's more dense at the bottom.
Is that why it curves?
What?
Is that why the air curves? Because it's more dense at the bottom?
Well, the light bends. The air bends because, well, Earth is curved, Earth's a sphere, and gravity is making the air form into a sphere because the Earth's a sphere. So
I literally don't think I've ever heard more imaginary crap shoved into one sentence before. None of that was truth or reality.
have you, like, let's say you had a small ball with, hypothetically, let's say you had a small ball which had the gravity of Earth in it. Well, the attractive force of Earth, hypothetically, and let's say you pour water all around the ball. Now, the water would obviously form a sphere around the ball because it's attracting the water all parts of the ball. So the Earth's gonna form a sphere. It's the same thing with the air as well. When the air gets pulled towards the ball, it's gonna form a sphere, and that's why planes can fly level and go around the ball without, tipping the nose down as well.
So what you're saying is that the imaginary force that is sucking everything to the ground makes it all appear that it's just kind of flying level instead of it just, we get rid of the imaginary part and just call it level. Which one of those makes more sense?
If you don't, like, if we go 1,000 years, maybe 2,000 years into the past, I guess I could see how people would think that.
You mean 2,000 years before all of the brainwashing that you have?
Before
You mean
science.
2,000 years ago before science. You mean when people could actually look at reality and make observations?
Well,
without being indoctrinated?
Told us it's a globe anyway, so
What observation told us it's a globe, Luca? What observation? What observation told us?
Well, the best one, in my opinion, the best evidence for a globe that is an observation you can make in reality without doing any science-y stuff, experiments and stuff, is, I guess, the stars.
What about them?
Well, I've been saying the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, we know.
You can see certain stars depending on where you are. So,
And how does that prove the shape of anything?
well, stars are high, and they're very bright, so you should be able to, if the Earth was flat anyway, you should be able to see most of them, no matter where you are on Earth. But you can't. You can only see certain stars
Because
depending on where you
you
stand on
can't.
Earth. And as you move away from, like the Polaris or something, that star moves down. Like that star drops in your view.
That would be called a viewing angle. Because when you move, or if something moves away from you, the angle changes.
But it drops. We can.
No, it doesn't drop. The angle changes.
So, what? If the Earth is flat, then moving away from a star would.
If an airplane flies directly over your head and it looks big, and then it flies far, far, far away, but it doesn't go any lower or higher, does it still look the same size when it's far, far, far away?
Well, no, it would get.
No, because it's a
an
different
angular size.
angle. Right. Not because
Angular
it's
size.
dropped. It hasn't dropped below anything. It hasn't changed in elevation. You're just farther away. And eventually, even if you put a torch on it like the freaking sun, if it goes far enough away, you might not be able to see it anymore. Because it's far away.
Well, the problem Flat Earth then has is it never goes below the horizon.
In a galaxy.
That's not a problem. Why is it a problem?
Away.
There's no problem for us.
Well, as you go further and further away, the angle gets closer and closer to the horizon, but it never goes below the horizon.
Why not?
Because the Earth isn't flat. That's the reason why it goes below the horizon.
No, you said it will never go beyond the low horizon if it's flat. I asked why not.
If it is flat, yes.
Why not?
Well, because why would it?
Don't answer my question with another question. Why not, Luca?
Why not? You asked why not.
Yeah, because you made a claim.
Yes, on a
So
flat
explain
Earth,
your
the-
claim.
the
How?
stars- Because it's above you.
What's above you?
Something above you can never drop below.
Oh, so
your-
nothing goes to a convergence zone.
What?
Nothing goes to a convergence.
Well, there's
Railway
nothing to
tracks
block
converge.
the line of sight.
The railway tracks converge, correct?
From your perspective, sure, okay.
Okay. And does the sky and the earth appear to meet when you look out in the distance?
Yeah, okay.
So they converge, correct?
Okay, yeah, no, well, they converge vertically.
So when we
not
see an aeroplane fly
horizontally.
away from us, is it flying towards the horizon, Luca?
Well, it's not flying from our perspective, I guess
Yes,
it would be.
from our perspective, when
Sure.
we watch an aeroplane fly and it's flying away into the horizon, it's above us, correct? That plane.
Uh-huh,
And
yeah.
it flies into the horizon, Luca.
And, well, we
Which
can't
is
see
the
it, but yeah.
convergence zone, correct, Luca?
Sure.
So, convergence on a flat Earth, Luca. You just said, if the Earth is flat, you'll never have anything that's above eye line ever disappear in the horizon. Nonsense.
Nonsense.
It would just shrink, wouldn't it? It wouldn't go below. It would just shrink
It
like
literally
angular
goes
size.
into the diffraction limit.
If it shrinks to be too small for you to see it, then how do you know it didn't just shrink
Shrink.
instead
what
of going
about-
over something?
What if you use binoculars to bring it back into view?
Well, you can't do that, Luca, because there's a physical curve. Oh, wait, sorry, we do that, don't we? Yeah, we do that.
Exactly.
That's right.
You must forgot. Oh well. Yeah. Well, even if something goes beyond the angular size limit, so you can't see it anymore, like stars. Like if that's the reason you say we can't see certain stars, is because they get too small to see. We can just bring them back into view using binoculars, but we can't do that. No matter where we are, if you're too far north, you can't see south stars
Do you know why that is, Luca?
because
Very far away.
something obstructs them.
Because just like a telescope and your eyeballs, you can only see so far. Even with a telescope, it also has limitations.
Exactly. That's why you get
Oh, right.
10
Well,
times.
how about
Hold on.
you-
That's why you get like 10 times magnification, 20 times magnification, 50, 100, 200 times they've got limits. It's not infinite magnification. It's not limitless magnification.
I mean, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't matter because on our on what they say, the stars are millions of miles away, light years and stuff.
They say that.
So
Yeah,
obviously
they say
we can
a lot.
They say a lot of
quite
things.
far. You know, we can see quite far because the light is very bright.
They say that if you want to, they also say that if you want to, you can be a woman, Luca. Can you be a woman?
Mm.
No, not
Well,
physically.
there you go.
Okay, well there you go then. But they say it, don't they?
I think they mean mentally, not physically, a woman.
No,
Oh,
they
no,
say
they mean
physically.
chop off the
I
cord.
mean physically.
Um,
I mean, I actually watched a video of a trans guy that's now thinks he's a woman, moaning that his menstruation is very painful, and the guy doesn't even have internal organs to have menstruation.
I mean,
And it turned out
if
it was just gas.
If you physically get surgery, then I guess you could get some of the physical attributes.
Can a male get a uterus, Luca?
No.
There we go. Done and dusted. At least Luca understands the difference. That's a good thing. Luca, you are
Well, yeah,
smarter than 80% of the woke people in America. Just to let you know.
well, Flats, that's just because
Whoa.
they haven't put it in a book yet. Give it time.
Oh, book hasn't told him yet. Yes, correct.
Yeah, Chat GPT hasn't told him different yet, so just give it some time.
So still no Globies on Flat Earth Friday. I was getting begged the whole day they want to come in, and I'm like, come in, it's fine. The link will be available. Yeah, they keep making excuses, and now we see they ran away. Wonder why. Oh, my moustache is on my nose again. Ah! And put it back. There we go. Even my moustache is trying to run away from this.
I don't think they ran away, Flats. I think you just can't see them anymore because they're over the curve.
Oh, yeah, that's it. That must be it.
So yeah, let's you guys want to quickly see what Sean Hawkins' excuse was for the anomalies in space in the ISS.
Okay.
Let's see if I can get it quickly there, because you should be around there right now. Let's see. Yeah, okay, it's there. Okay, let's get that up and running.
I can't. How do I post something on here?
There's a private chat, or you can share screen. Okay, let's see.
You're not.
Just check with everyone.
There you go.
And yeah, I'm having a hard time breathing this morning. So, I mean, this hit a pot that I just took is like the first one all day, and it helps me calm down. And it it fucks with my breathing, but it also helps me calm down. It helps me clear my lungs. It irritates my lungs just enough to get me to cough up all the phlegm so I can breathe better.
Sure.
Yeah, I gotta check that one out at 45 seconds. Go to 30 seconds just for Luca.
30 seconds, okay. Let's see what.
And this is just one. There are so many.
Yeah, Sean Hawkins is.
How's it gonna show a NASA debunk? One of these dumb fucking videos.
Oh, and I just have to warn guys, unfortunately, Sean Hawkins is very vulgar with his language.
Got a few like 5-minute long ones. What about what was that guy called? No. Oh. Zetetic Truth Tube. He's got a lot of space fakery on his channel. Dilly Gill. He covered a lot of space fakery.
Look how he fades away.
Oh,
look at that. He's definitely got a harness on in the back.
No, he doesn't have a harness.
Why would he have that harness on, Luca?
That's not a harness. It's probably an antenna of some kind.
Do you hear that? It's not a harness, it's an antenna. What?
He's a mobile DJ.
Maybe Luca, maybe you can explain us. What antenna would he need on his back in the ISS?
Well, I don't know much about the equipment you'd need to navigate through the ISS. So wearing backpacks or something.
You know, it's not really big. It's kind of intimately small, and they train in the what they call the buoyancy lab to be able to know the outlay.
Yeah, but that's not a secret.
So it's not that big that they need an antenna to navigate.
Well, I suppose that's true.
Why don't the other astronauts wear antennas?
I don't think it's an antenna.
Yeah, because it's a harness.
I think it's just a cable.
Okay.
But it's not a harness. How did he get through the fucking door, motherfucker? How did he get through that bulkhead if the harness is hanging him? If he's hanging from a harness?
That's a good point.
How would he do that?
Easy. It's called a tether.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a tether.
Have you guys never done tethered before doorways before? I mean, really?
There definitely could not be just a long open area back there.
I said it's a tether.
Which goes through goes through a doorway.
You guys said it's a tether, right?
Which goes through a doorway.
It's on the wall, not
through a doorway.
It's not attached to him. It's just on the wall.
And literally, the tether has to be attached to him for it to work, Luca.
A tether's attached to two ends, Luca. That's why it's called a tether.
It's not a rig holding him up or something.
Oh my word!
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Just like the guys in front of them, their shirts don't poke out right under the shoulders where wires would stick out. They don't have these weird angles on their shirts, because my shirt naturally just hangs at a weird angle under my armpits when I wear it.
Oh man.
Like at this point, if you just deny all the different things, then you're just denying hundreds of things because you're being willfully ignorant, and that's okay. But don't try to tell me otherwise. Don't piss on my back and call it rain.
Insanity.
Well, and the antenna
Ignorant
on,
is just not knowing.
the antenna on the back, I've never heard that before.
Wait, let's do this.
Yes, Luke.
Why?
But ignorance is not knowing. I didn't say ignorant. I said willful ignorance.
Let's
There's
do
a
this.
difference.
And that's different?
Why do
Yes, it
Yes.
is.
astronauts wear antennas on their bums inside the ISS?
And it's just,
Like, it would make sense if it were perhaps outside the ISS, but not in it.
It doesn't even say anything.
Well,
No,
right.
yeah,
no.
I said that wasn't an antenna. I don't agree that's an antenna. I think it's a tether.
Well, it's like, I don't think many Globers would agree with
Fair
that
enough.
at all. They'd be like,
Fair
what are you
enough.
talking about, Sean?
Maybe
it could be. It could be one of those. It might be a buff defect that's got one of them
Here we go.
tails on his spine. You know,
Yeah.
when they make a bit extra
Why
vertebrae,
would-
makes it look like a tail. Yeah.
Why would he need a tether, Luca?
Yeah. Yara tells us astronauts do not wear antennas on their bums inside the International Space Station. They only wear bully spacesuits, which include life support systems and communication equipment in a backpack. That's weird. So, Sean
I did say it
Hawkins-
wasn't an antenna.
I know, but this is in rebuttal to Sean Hawkins.
Well, and it's like, it would make sense also if, let's say, they were gearing up to leave the ISS, and you might see an antenna there, but not in his jumpsuit.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, that wouldn't make any sense at all. There's no sense whatsoever for a person wearing an antenna. That really just
Right.
doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I don't even know that.
And though
I mean, at what point anywhere here on Earth do we just walk around strapping freaking antennas to ourselves? What is that?
That doesn't make sense. But let's listen further what he says, though. Because so far his excuse was it's an antenna. The great Sean Hawkins, guys. It's an antenna.
There's something on his back.
It's a Honda.
Yeah, it's probably a radio device with a transmitter. That's probably what that is. Have you even tried to figure out what that is? Or why is it bent?
Because that's how tethers work. Has he ever seen, zip lines? Has anybody ever seen those zip lines where you lie down almost like you Superman? Yeah.
Or have you thought about it like this way? Maybe they use tethers, or in your words, wires, to make sure they don't fly off and hit something. To keep them straight and balanced.
But you guys claim they're in free fall, so they're with 0 G. So where are they gonna fly off to? In what? From where?
Well,
Yeah, how come everybody else has
there's
not got a
nothing
harness
to
on?
slow them down once they get going.
It's
Once
called
they
use your
push off
hands.
of something.
It's called use your hands.
Yeah, I know, but maybe
What
they
has that
just-
tether got to do with them stopping to move? They can just, like they move with their hands, they can
so
stop
they
moving
don't
with their hands.
bump into anything? I don't know. It's just a possibility. But yes, you're right. They can
let's do
just
this.
use their hands, but using your hands, well, you'd need to touch stuff too when you use your hands. So maybe in order to not touch stuff, maybe they just use the tether to orientate them so they don't touch anything important, I guess. I don't know. That sounds reasonable enough to say.
Do astronauts
That
use
sounds
tethers
logical.
inside the ISS? No, astronauts do not typically use tethers to move around inside the International Space Station. There goes your argument, Luca.
Damn.
Ah. So next excuse?
That
That wasn't ChatGPT.
PJ.
Hold on. I'll ask that question to ChatGPT and see what it says.
Okay. We'll carry on listening.
Do astronauts use tethers inside the ISS?
See? They give the same answer. Okay.
Hanging his weight. Number one, if you hang by your waist, you're going to be top heavy, so he's going to flop down like that. But why is it crooked?
Oh dear!
It should
Look
be
at
straight.
that.
If he...
Look at what?
Why is it?
Oh, it's on screen that you were saying that.
He's hanging from it, right?
They absolutely do use tethers and similar restraints inside the ISS.
Wow. So they admitting to using harnesses now?
Well, I did say it was a tether.
Which is based on the harness, Luca?
A few
You have to be tethered to a harness, don't you?
So,
Okay, you want to present for us what's showing in ChatGPT so we can read it?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Here you go. Share screen. I was right. Hold on. I was almost correct in my explanation in they're not drifting away, so they don't touch anything important. I was almost correct. Hold on. It says this.
Yeah, they absolutely use tethers and similar restraints inside the ISS. A few different things for the same reason. Not drifting away while they're trying to work. Foot loops, foot restraints. Handfolds and rails everywhere. Bungee cords and straps. Uh-oh. Short safety tethers for gear.
Bungee cords, eh?
Guys, I think ChatGPT just debunked the whole ISS scam.
Bungee, what are they doing with bungee?
Astronauts use tethers and restraints inside the ISS. That's bad. That's bad news for you guys, Luca.
Why?
Because they're in
them.
0G. And they're saying, guys, we use bungee cords and tethers and harnesses inside the ISS. What is the argument we've got from anti-flat earthers for the last 15 years?
So they don't drift away. That's the
What is the
explanation.
argument we've got from anti-flat earthers for the last 15 years?
They don't use wires to fake 0G.
And what do they have the equipment on the ISS? The same
They
equipment to fake it.
But they don't use it to fake it, though. That's not the reason.
Wait, let's what they do
They
in the
have
Conans.
them.
Let's do what they do in the Conans.
But they have them. That doesn't mean they use them to fake them.
Naivety
it says
beyond repair, guys.
It says
Go beyond,
not
go beyond,
wires
go beyond.
to fake 0G.
So, I
Look,
got a question for you, Luca. If they're in 0G, is there any force being applied to move in a certain direction?
If they kick off something, if they use their hands to push off something, that would be a force.
And they can use that same hand to stop moving, correct? You can stop
Yeah.
sharing, by the way.
Okay.
That's good.
But they'll see it and
That's
say,
correct.
oh, it means that there's a wire. That means...
Hey, Keith, I popped another one in there. Just.
So
said 8
they
minutes.
can use their hands to stop moving, and they can push off stuff to give them the force to move, and they can use tethers and wires and stuff to control
Luca.
their movement.
Luca, let me ask you a question. If someone, let's say, hands someone a gun, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and that person doesn't need a gun. For instance, they are in a closet, a locked closet with a whole bunch of people, correct? And someone hands them a gun.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. And now the thing is, they ask you, well, he doesn't need a gun. I mean, you're just in a locked closet with a bunch of people, correct?
Okay.
And he says, well, I need the gun for protection. And they ask you, like, for protection for what? Oh, you don't know. And, well, someone ends up having, footage of a person in that closet dead on the floor from a gunshot. And then the investigation, you be like, but the guy's got a gun. You first deny and say, no, there's no guns. Why would be a gun in a closet? The guy doesn't need a gun. But there's evidence of the guy lying dead on the floor from a gunshot. And then you're like, okay, well, we just found out you do have a gun. It's like, yeah, but I didn't use it for anything. It's just for self-defense. What is the thing that comes to mind, Luca, when that scenario plays in your mind?
Nothing really. It's not analogous.
Really?
It's not really analogous because they use the wires and they use the tethers to control and tie things down, not to fake 0G.
Oh, really? How do you know?
That's what they say.
Oh, okay.
And
so because they say so, it just means it's true.
Well, it makes sense that.
So do you have a blind faith to just believe anything they say?
And they also.
Or how about David Copperfield? Do you believe David Copperfield's tricks are true?
They have multiple witness testimonies as well to back them up.
Okay, I'll go to some David Copperfield things after this. Let's just watch this, okay? Tell me where he's pulling on. Look there. Look where he's pulling. Look.
He's grabbed his shirt.
No, he hasn't touched his shirt. He didn't touch his shirt.
Didn't touch his shirt.
Look.
At all.
Reached down and he grabbed it.
No, you can literally see the wire.
No, he grabbed it.
Look, I'm going to pause it when he gets there.
Shirt.
There's not. There's the shirt. Well, let's go back 2 seconds. I want to point out something.
Yeah, he's not grabbing the shirt, Luke.
No.
That's a microphone wire.
Wait. It's already, look there. It's already pointed, correct? Look there. That pants of his is already pointed there, Luca. Correct? It's got a point there.
It looks that
and the
way,
shirt is there. Look where he grabs. Okay? Where's he grabbing? Is he grabbing his shirt?
Not at
He's
all.
grabbing that pointed.
But it's already pointed. The same. Looks exactly the same. And nothing's there.
Yeah.
Look. See, there's the wire. There's the wire, Luca. See there?
See the other guy's trousers through the gap.
If
his hand doesn't go, Luca. His hand doesn't go to the shaft. His hand doesn't go to the shaft.
And he's holding a microphone.
Luca, at this point, you're lying.
He's holding a wireless microphone. No, it's not a wireless. Okay, there's a cable. Look, but wait, look. Where's it on the there's a wire. See there. See that wire behind there. You see that?
That's a wire from the microphone.
That's a thin wire, up, down, vertical. This is the wire from the microphone, Luca. That thin little wire there. Can you see the thin little wire there? Let me actually.
That.
Well, I think that's the guy's trousers behind him, but
he doesn't
way
too way too blurry to make out what.
Luca, shut up a second. He doesn't grab the shaft, but I think that line there is the guy's trousers behind. He doesn't go nowhere near the shaft. He grabs something that's not of the shaft, and you see where he grabs above the pointed part. He grabs.
Yeah, the point is he's not grabbing the shirt, but somehow he manages to yank the guy over next to him. It's not because he's grabbing the microphone wire. It's not because he's grabbing a shirt.
No. I see a correlation here.
A correlation that nothing works for you, yes.
Does not And I know correlation does not mean causation. I know that, but I just want to mention that the correlation I'm seeing is that
Okay, Luca.
whenever a wire or something is
Luca?
seen, you have to zoom the
Okay,
video
Luca?
in really close to
Okay,
see it.
Luca. This is
You don't have to zoom in to see him getting pulled,
Like, it's
Luca. It's
very
very clearly that he's
blurry.
pulling him.
He's pulling him. You
It
see him
gets
get
very
checked over.
blurry because
Oh
it's
my
in the
goodness.
distance. The wires are always blurry. So you can't make out what it is every time.
Oh,
Not
my
really.
word.
You can see he goes nowhere near the shaft.
You see,
No,
yeah.
he does grab.
Follow my mouse, Luca. What line is that? Let's follow my mouse. What line is that?
Where's your mouse? Where's your mouse?
Can't see the mouse. Like,
Okay.
yeah, you can't. No, this is
Oh,
the,
oh,
yeah,
you
there it
can't.
is. There,
Okay.
there you go.
Okay, just look under his watch.
Mm-hmm.
Look down.
Okay.
Is a vertical line. Can you see that?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That is not the microphone line.
No, it's not. It's not the microphone.
That is what he
No.
pulls, Luca.
No.
Yes. That's
It doesn't
literally
pull
the
that.
harness wire.
One, that is way too blurred to make out what it is.
So
it could
nuh-uh,
be
guys,
anything.
nuh-uh. That's it.
It could be
He's lying.
anything.
He's lying at this point.
It's literally just lying.
It is way too blurry to make out what exactly.
Oh,
Well, it's like
goodness.
Luca,
Ah.
he can't really
He's doing
accept
it.
certain truths. I'm telling you guys. Like, there's no point in even getting upset. He can't.
He's blind. He is blind. I'm telling you.
No, but yeah, we see him pull a wire and
No.
Hey, look,
no.
there's the
from the
wire.
direction
Look,
of
there it is.
Luca,
His hand
Luca,
goes
look. You
this way.
tell me his hands on his shot. It isn't. At all. At all.
Look. There. No.
Not on it. Oh my
Look,
God.
look, look. Even that wire's going to disappear. Look.
I'm done.
There it is. There it is.
Look. He's grabbing
And-
the shirt, right?
No,
and
he's
it
not.
disappears. Do you see? The wire even disappears. Look.
It disappears because
back.
it gets blocked.
Let's go back. Look. Wire appears. See? There's the wire. There's my mouse.
Mhm.
His fingers
I
around the
see
wire.
something.
Around the vertical. And look, what's going to happen is following down it. And then, woof, it's going to disappear now. You're going to see. Next frame, there it's gone. Wire's gone.
Something obstructed our view of it.
It vanished into thin air, Luca.
No.
Grab.
Look,
the
look,
shaft.
look. There we go. Boop, gone. Literally frame by frame, it disappears, Luca. Let me even slow mine down. So it's even slow down more. Okay. So we've got their slow
Why
down
can't
with
you
our
see it
slow
now?
down.
It's because something's obstructing it.
You don't. He doesn't go anywhere near
There's
the
his finger.
shaft.
You see that line? That line, Luca? That big vertical?
Uh-huh. We
Okay.
can see it.
His
we can
fingers
see it.
wrapping around it now. Look, look, his fingers wrapping around it. You see? Following down it. Next frame, it's gonna. Next one. it
No,
disappears.
they're not close
Right, you
around
can see
it.
now. Next frame, there, it disappeared. See?
And now it's blocked by him.
No, it's not.
It gets blocked.
He hasn't.
Yep.
He hasn't blocked it. Look, it just disappears before he gets there. Next, gone.
Just let it play through at regular speed for a second, just so
Ooh,
he
gets
can see
blocked.
it maybe.
He gets blocked.
Oh, he has seen it. He's just denying.
It gets blocked.
He's just.
It gets blocked. It's there, and then it's not there in the very next frame because it gets blocked by him.
So it isn't. Is a cable that gets blocked
Your
now?
line and goes nowhere near the shaft. It's about a centimeter away from the shaft. It doesn't go near it.
You can literally see the pants jagging as he's pulling.
Okay, there.
Look at this, Luca. Look at the pants. Look at the pants as it's as he's going. Look how it's going to move towards him, and he's not touching it. Look there, okay? Look at that corner. Look how it's,
Okay.
look how it's going to pull towards him. See? The
See?
pants is
Look at
pulling
that.
towards him.
Isn't that because it got pinched by his hand?
Oh
Oh
my
my
flippin'-
freaking No!
He's not
I
touching his
swear
pants.
that's because it got
You're the
pinched.
throat, Luca. Wow,
Okay.
the cog disc is amazing.
And so,
Well,
yeah, for years,
we'll-
it's like on the
we'll get
Globe
a
side,
third
they
opinion
would
then.
argue for at length, oh, they don't use wires, they don't use tethers or anything like that. And now, yeah, ChatGPT is
Well,
saying that they do. And then when we still look back at this, like in this last video, it's like, why are they trying to hide it?
Luca, I'm thoroughly convinced at this point that you honestly do not have any interest in the truth. I think you're just kind of knocking about because you want to knock about. You have no real interest in learning the difference between the truth.
Well, actually,
Well, he's too comfortable in his worldview at this time. It's simply what it is for now.
Mm-hmm. Does that look good?
I mean, there's literally hundreds of these examples all over. Official NASA photographs, official NASA video. It's all over. It's their
it was
footage.
the same issue with the moon, the astronauts on the moon, where you see the harness lines on them, and like, no, that's just the antenna. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, LJ?
I think only Sean has called an antenna.
How's it going, LJ?
I got an interesting way to look at this, right? So I just Googled side effects. Can you still see me?
Yeah.
Cool, man. So I just Googled side effects of flying on an airplane, right? Nothing crazy, nothing compared to ISS. You can Google it right now. It says dehydration, ear pressure, bloating from gas expansion, jet lag. It literally has a list of a lot of stuff. Now, picture going 20 times faster than the airplane. And Flats, I think I even heard you. I think we disagree on this because I think I even heard you say like if you're going the same speed, it doesn't matter. You'll be fine. I disagree. I don't see how you can go 5 miles a second and not feel it, dude. It's not even human.
Yeah, it depends if it's constant. You know what I mean? But I do think there are limitations to that when it comes to speed, though.
Of course. You know when you're going.
Yeah, I
constant.
think when it comes to limitations, you're gonna know.
Yeah, just like 5 miles a second. Come on, dude. Like, there's no way you could, imagine driving 2 miles and then going through 5 miles in 1 second. Come on.
But the speeds they claiming anyway, it's just, I don't know.
It's impossible.
It's nothing you can fathom, really.
Well,
and they'll just say that.
Think about what, for instance, the suits that the pilots wear for the Blackbirds, and those pressure suits to keep their bodily fluids properly intact and everything. Now imagine going 10 times that speed. Quite insane.
Well, the test pilots, when they get in the machines, the simulators, don't they pass out at like 2 or 3 Gs or something? Like they literally just pass out.
They usually do, yeah. At about 5 Gs, they usually pass out, the blackout.
I'd say that they give a number with lots of points in it. Like, we're going at 60,600.675 for whatever that number we're moving at is. I'd say that's quite an elaborate lie.
Okay, let's put it this way, Luca. Do you know what a Bugatti Veyron is?
I do.
No, a Bugatti, that's the type of car, right?
Yeah, it's a car.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's just say it goes over 400 kilometers an hour. Now,
Very
at
fast,
full
very
speed,
expensive.
yeah, now at full speed, that equals to about 180 meters a second. Okay? Think of it as a soccer field, a second. Now, the ISS is claimed to go 480 meters a second.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that video that someone put out? It was of a jet, and they speeded it up to show you what it actually looked like to go that fast.
Yeah, it's insane.
I don't know if you can still get it. It was years ago, but it was a jet going at normal speed. Then they just kept speeding up till it showed you what 17,500 miles an hour or 25,000 miles an hour is. Like, it's mad. It's beyond a joke.
Mm-hmm.
I got a side question. If it costs at least $9,000 a pound to send up cargo to the ISS, why are we wasting our money sending up gorilla suit?
The
For
Yeah, they have like
fun.
Christmas.
The same
Yeah,
reason.
they have like the Christmas stuff.
The same reason
It's for
harnesses are
fun.
used. The same reason harnesses are used in the ISS.
They
Oh yeah, I
sent the
forgot about the
girl up
Christmas.
for
You're right.
fun.
'Cause one year everybody was wearing Santa hats and they were straight up because there's no gravity. And then a couple years later they were all wearing Santa hats, but they fell over because there's no gravity.
They make those videos to say that even though because it's not just all work and no play.
They make those
They can
videos
have
to
fun there
entertain
too.
the masses. They make those
Yeah,
videos to entertain the masses and keep you believing the bullshit, so you can watch the fun Saturday morning
yeah,
cartoons and think that it's all fun.
Barry. Luca's like, oh, they're having fun while going friggin' 16,000 miles an hour. Oh, I love having fun while I'm going 15,000 miles an hour. Dude, you'd
Yeah,
throw up. You would you can't even. And they're doing it for days, supposedly months. Do you
they're
believe that,
having
Luca?
they're having fun to entertain you, Luca,
Yeah,
so
I
that you
mean-
don't think about whether it's real.
I mean, taking a guitar up there, ball and ping pong ball, and all these hats and all these.
It's not like they are only sending the guitar up there. The guitar's being sent up there with other things as well.
This is not the Jet one I was on about, the Jet 1 speed up. This is like a simulated computer one of the ISS, what it looked like in flyby. ISS for flyby at low altitude, insane speed. This is kind of what we're saying it would look like.
The reason they don't feel the speeds on the ISS is basically the same reason we don't
It's
feel
because they're
those speeds on
fake.
the air.
They do not exist in reality. You've been brainwashed.
You might have to just put the
Yeah,
sound
just
off,
like if
PJ.
you take that guitar up there to outer space and
That's
there's
what it would look like,
8-second
apparently.
delay. We have an 8-second delay in our communications. How can I play guitar and play guitar with you at the same time and they be in the right time?
Put the sound
How's
off,
that work?
PJ. Thank you.
Sorry.
Look at that.
I thought, yeah. And I'm mad.
Hey, just a video game. Life is a video game, according to Luca. All right, let me ask Luca
I'm
this.
over that Jet 1.
So, Luca, you're still here? I can't see.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, so dude, you know how you can look up, there's thousands of videos of, let's say, like people riding the train, people riding a bicycle, anything that you can do. There's thousands of videos because it's like being posted. Well, there's supposedly like 50 million millionaires in the world. And wouldn't you think there would be thousands of videos of space travel, taking off, landing, all of that?
No,
There's like 10, 20 videos. Why wouldn't be there if there's
Because
50 million millionaires?
Because bicycles are very, very common. And
Okay, I'm not
easy to
saying there's going to be
access.
the same exact amount of videos.
It-
I'm saying there'd be a
it's
lot
all about
more.
access.
It's
And
literally everyone's dream, almost supposedly, of like, oh, brainwashing us. I'm going to space one day. So why wouldn't there be a lot more videos? It's because it doesn't happen.
And it's all about whether or not they'd want to do that as well. So, that's something too.
No.
Spend all this money to go, maybe 10 minutes up in space and then back down? That's not something most people would want to do, I guess.
Yeah,
Katy
there's
Perry
nowhere to go. That's why.
So, yeah, it makes sense that there won't be many videos of it because not many people want
It's
to
people.
do it.
It's one of the most things that people want to accomplish. How does it make sense? They say that people have been able to book tickets and do this for years. There literally would be hundreds, if not, there would be thousands, man. There would be
It's
thousands
not
of videos.
easily accessible to just.
Yeah, it's not accessible to
fly
anyone.
Space. And
Well, they
you
say
need
it
planes
is.
as Well,
They say if you have the money, you can do it. But this is not true because it doesn't exist.
If you do have the money, you can do it. But
Okay,
you
why isn't
need-
there thousands of videos? We just said there's
You'd need
50
training.
million millionaires. There's million millionaires.
But would they want to do it? I don't know.
Well, what else are you gonna do if you got that much money, Luca? You're not gonna sit around and play Parcheesi.
I don't have the mind of millionaires.
Well, we see it in movies all the time. I mean, they do crazy stuff like, oh, let's climb Mount Everest, you know, and spend a
Yep.
ridiculous amount on that and risking their lives to do it.
Well, just Mount Everest is different than space, I guess.
Okay, Barry and Derek, and I'm in the US too. Dude, we should be able to go and watch a rocket land, but we can't. Like, you should be able to book a ticket somewhere, go to Houston. Dude, it's not possible. It doesn't happen.
Well,
There's no
the
rockets
landing
landing.
rockets always happen on a platform far from everybody in the ocean so that you can't actually physically watch it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Can't make this up.
Well, actually, there are videos of rockets landing.
In the far distance, correct?
This
On
one
a
goes,
platform.
it's on quiet. This one goes up to the 10 times the speed of sound, sort of thing. So it is on thing. It goes from 1 to 10. It's about a minute long. You hear the sonic boom. It's obviously computer simulated, but you see, and it's only the 10 times the speed of sound it goes to in the end. You know what I mean? Mach 10. Yeah, Mach 10.
No, but that is a good point, though. Yeah, like watching like a rocket land. That should be like an event. Like, okay, have people at a safe distance or whatever. Just let them see it.
It's Mach 10.
It's gonna be 2026, dude.
That's nuts.
Insanity.
That's what I think it goes once more, right? That's crazy. Nuts. And they go allegedly go a lot faster than that. You know what I mean?
Again, Luca, there would be hundreds of thousands of videos of freaking rockets landing. There's only a few.
Yeah, Andrew, you can go watch rockets land, but you can't see them land. In other words,
real
they're
life,
too
dude.
far away to be able to see them land. You just see them come down, and that's it. You don't watch them physically land.
And I'm not saying that like that will prove flat Earth. I'm just saying that's how far we are from all this BS. We can't even watch a rocket land. I'm not saying that'll prove a globe, you know, but even that.
But it
doesn't
should
happen.
be a thing if it were a thing.
Right, right. 2026.
We're so advanced, guys.
Oh, right.
This is a quick story, man. I went to Hibachi with my brother, and it's like the place where an Asian chef cooks food. It was me, my brother, and then there was like a family of like 4 people. And I swear it was like 2 kids with them, and the whole dinner, the kids were on their phone with headphones in for like 90 minutes. That's the next advanced generation. They don't even talk to their parents while having dinner.
Oh, call's gonna end in under minutes.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll have to get a new link.
See you guys soon.
Shop, man.
See you, man.
Okay, let's get a new link. Instant. Yeah, okay, guys, hit the likes, share the show, please. Let's get the link up. We'll meet. Replacement message. Okay, there we go. Admit.
Hello.
Hello.
So, like, there are, you know?
There are what?
There are hundreds of videos of boosters landing on ships and
There are
stuff.
hundreds of videos of zombies too.
Yeah.
So, let me get this straight. Multiple companies, multiple angles, live streams, independent telescope tracking, the same launch.
Sorry, there's only
And your
one company. There's
explanation-
only one company that claims to land rockets. That's SpaceX, not multiple companies. Sorry.
Multiple companies.
Sorry,
So,
what other company besides SpaceX
your
lands rockets? Wait,
explanation is-
Luca.
Luca,
Everyone
stop being an
sector.
arrogant little
What
shit.
other company besides SpaceX claims to land rockets?
Other, like, everyone?
Oh, really? Can you show me these companies landing rockets, please? Besides SpaceX. Go ahead.
It's just that SpaceX does a bit better. So
No, SpaceX is the only
SpaceX
one
is
that
the
claims
only
this.
one.
They're the only ones that claim and show this. So, can you show me others? Because I'm more than happy to be corrected if you can show me others.
Blue Origin?
PJ, every time you send a comment, it shows live on. Not just to let you know.
Oh, does it?
Yes.
I thought when you put a link,
I mean, Blue Origin did that landing. Like,
Blue Origin comes down with a parachute, Luca.
the same boosters, you know?
No, Blue Origin goes out with a parachute.
I thought that
They do vertical landings with multiple, like, reflights
The
of the same
space
booster.
dildo that they claim goes up and comes down with a parachute.
They recovered boosters with parachutes.
Andrew John says Blue Origin have landed a rocket.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they land the rocket with parachutes. That's been done since rockets were invented. It's nothing new. What SpaceX do is they self-land with rockets, with thrusters. Totally different.
You know, it's a funny thing that Blue Origin ship with Katy Perry in it. It went up and then it came down, but it landed like 3 or 10 miles maybe from where it launched, which is not very far considering how fast we're spinning. Oh wait, that's relative. I forgot about the Velcro air. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting
Parachutes are usually used for capsules, right?
Okay, I'm looking here. Blue Origin's latest big one for Jeff Bezos. This is 14th November. Okay, so this is new news. So I might have missed this. Oh, what is that? It says.
What about the
Billionaire Jeff
Falcon 9?
Bezos' space firm Blue Origin has launched a NASA mission to Mars after 2 earlier abandoned attempts. It landed a booster from its New Glenn rocket back on Earth, matching a feature only achieved by... So now Blue Origin has also done the same, apparently. Now since the 15th, apparently. 14th of November. Sorry guys, so I'll stand corrected. Apparently Blue Origin has done the same. Let me see if I can actually see video footage from this though. Only a picture? Watch the moment
So,
it launches.
right.
It says watching moment launches, but it shows nothing about the landing.
So multiple companies faked it.
Wait. I want to
Everyone
see the
faked it. That's
landing,
your
Luca.
explanation.
The landing.
Everyone faked it. That's your explanation.
These
The
are complicated
landing.
machines, and that's why you do see them.
And your explanation is they say so.
Okay, so why isn't SpaceX enough for the landing then? Why can't we use SpaceX's landing?
You made a claim on multiple companies, and I said I don't agree with you because so far it's only been SpaceX. Now I've picked up. No, Blue Origin has since the 14th.
Blue Origin too. That's what I said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Apparently, let's see how they've done it. Like I said, I'm up for correction. I don't mind. Wow, this looks so real, guys.
So again, they faked it. That's here.
Does it look real to you, Luca?
Whether or not
Luca,
it looks real is
from-
irrelevant.
From you, it's the same thing. The curve is there because they faked it in a book and told me so.
if
That's your.
if space is not what they say it is, then of course they're going to keep faking it. Yes, it's fake.
Okay, let's see. Okay. Same kind of flames that SpaceX has. That's quite weird. Okay.
Not really.
Yeah, it's
They're
got the
both
same type.
rockets.
And then they also just moved to this kind of view, which is easily
my-
done in VFX, by the way. Oh, and then it cuts out due to artifacting. Oh, look where it is! Out in the middle of nowhere. No one can actually go and watch and verify it.
So again, multiple companies fake
That's
that.
LJ's point. It's not verifiable.
Yes, fake. It's simple.
So that angle that we get whenever it's coming down, and you can kind of see like the camera is looking down from the top, looking down from the ship, so you can see it coming back down. Why do we only see that for 10 seconds? Where's that camera feed when we're everywhere else? Is that camera selective? Does it only work for 10 seconds?
So I wouldn't say that's skepticism anymore. I'd say that's a massive conspiracy belief.
Luca,
Everyone faked
from
it.
the
That's not just
from the things that we have shown you in the past 15 minutes, if you can't conclude that there's some shenanigans going on here, then you either got your eyes closed or your mind closed or both.
He doesn't want to see the truth. He really doesn't.
Yeah, you're just arguing for the sake of arguing at this point. It's really,
Of course he is. He doesn't want to see the truth at all.
Everything they say is everything.
You do not want to see the
I'm
truth.
going to
So
launch
you're
a
just going to
Saturn
deny
V.
it, deny it. So it doesn't matter, does it? You're not going to change, Luca.
He can't see it.
So no engineer, camera operator,
shut you.
bystander ever broke NDA? Is that what you're saying? Like
Anything like that, did I?
you'd expect
It's sounded
someone
like that. What are you talking about? Nobody said anything.
talk.
what are you talking about, Luca?
Like no one broke protocol and came out.
Nobody needs to break protocol, Luca, because they're all just as brainwashed as you are, and they all think they're really doing something. If I tell you to build me a box and I'm going to shoot it to space, if you build the box, does that mean I shot it to space? No, you just built a box, and I told you I did something with it.
Exactly.
And people have actually broken so-called protocol in your mind, Luca. Like former Russian cosmonauts. They're like, oh yeah, Earth is flat.
And what did they do in what was that job? Like
Cosmonauts?
where did they work in cosmonaut?
The Russian equivalent of an astronaut.
Did they actually go into space? Were they just an engineer? What did they do at the agency?
Well, that was their title, like just cosmonaut, whatever their particular job was. I would have to look, but
like
no,
you
there's
said,
instances like there's instances like this where you're saying, oh, nobody broke protocol, and it's like, well, yes, there have been.
Why does it matter, Luca? You don't question. You don't question the other ones.
Hold on, it's a similar problem that I had with space freak geek, computer geek, or whatever it was.
What problem did you have with him? I would really like to know.
Well, I did make a video about it.
Yeah, yeah.
About what,
Yeah.
Luca?
You
About
just
what?
spoke a load of garbage about him. That's what you did.
I said.
Look at this.
It's okay.
That's beautiful, correct?
A rocket. It's pretty cool.
Does that look real?
You see all that real footage?
And it's like a computer thing.
Okay, well, let's
It's
get
a
new to
computer.
this. Okay, this.
It's a computer.
Is that real?
It looks good. Does.
My goodness.
That was VFX.
That's-
Okay, that's
My
the point I'm trying
goodness.
to make.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
it's done in Houdini.
But
You are blind.
In other
Yeah.
words, can they
You-
fake footage, Luca?
can they fake a launch? Sure, they can.
Great. Can they
I
fake
never denied that
can
they
they fake
could.
can they fake it landing too, Luca?
Sure, I never said
Great.
that they couldn't.
Great, that's the point. It's not valid. There's no validation in a video. A video doesn't prove that it's true because it's easily faked. Get it?
Just because I could easily fake it doesn't mean it's fake, you know?
Oh my word. This guy's giving me a lot of frustrations. I don't know, do you guys want to
Look.
go on with this or?
Look, just, okay.
I'm going to.
How
I'm
about-
on soon, so I'm going.
How
Okay, because
about-
I think we're going to end then. Yeah.
How about anything could be fake then?
Yes.
Yes.
You can be faked right now.
Your YouTube clips, your memes, your videos,
Everything.
literally all of
They
it.
cannot be faked. Heck, I can
That-
be AI,
Yes,
I can be
now,
AI
if-
right now, guys. I'm an AI character. How's that?
If you could just take
Could
that
be
same
fake isn't
skepticism
an
and
argument.
Sorry, Barry?
yeah, could be real is also not an argument, Luca.
It's admitting you've got no actual evidence wrong with the thing you're looking at.
I mean,
Could be real is also not an argument.
mm-hmm.
If your standard is
Oh, he just doesn't
could
listen.
be fake,
Oh, for
then
fuck's sake,
nothing
you
in the
can't
world
listen. You
Doesn't
can't.
listen at
evidence
all.
for anything.
Shut
Your
up.
ears and your mouth can't work at the same time, Luca.
So, here's
See?
a question. Hold on, here's a question. What would real evidence of rockets or space look like to you?
Space you cannot do because it violates natural law.
Just
Rockets
describe it.
rockets can still work though,
Describe
but they don't go to the place they claim it goes to.
Why are you asking us to describe something that's real in your imaginary world that you're
Well,
trying
you
to sell
say
us?
everything could be fake.
It could.
So just what would it look like if it was
We're just
real?
pointing out you're very naive, Luca. That's all we're pointing out. because
What
you just
would it
believe
look like, Luca? That's the point.
So you've got nothing wrong with the actual footage itself, then.
Like we
Yeah,
said,
nothing
we
wrong
don't
with
care.
it.
wrong with it.
To us, we don't care if the rockets are real or not. Doesn't change whether
It
the Earth is
doesn't.
flat.
It doesn't.
or
It doesn't
flat.
matter. It doesn't matter if we have a problem with the footage, because even if we showed the footage, you're gonna say some dumb shit like, "Oh, he's pulling on his flappy shirt." We
Mm.
showed you the footage. We showed you the fakeness. You can't see it.
Chooses not to see it.
Yeah.
See, he's literally lying about it because that's evident to anybody, especially that last one.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm up for correction as well. If we can get a third party in to
There's no
Hey.
third party or correction, Luca. Did the man move or did he not move?
how about forget FTFE?
Did he
to look at
move?
it?
Did he move or did he not move? I'm not asking FTFE. I'm not asking anybody. I'm asking Luca.
FTFE to verify anything.
Luca, did he
Yeah.
move?
Did he move?
In the
Press
clip we
that
were
button,
watching,
or what?
the clip we were watching where you said the guy grabbed his shirt, did the
Uh-huh.
man move?
Yeah,
Why?
because he studied himself, I guess. He was the
So you're
shirt
saying
there.
that if I reach over and I grab the air beside you and I pull on it, you will move toward me.
What? No, he grabbed his shirt. He
He-
didn't grab the
He
air.
didn't grab his shirt, Luca.
Stop saying that. You're just lying at that point.
He didn't
If-
grab his shirt.
If I can get a third party to verify if
How
it
many
did or
people?
You
didn't.
don't need it. That's your problem,
Times.
Luca. That's your problem. That is your problem. You don't need a third party. You need to think for yourself.
Yeah.
Luca needs to figure out what Luca knows is real and what Luca can prove. Luca needs to stop running to everybody else for his verification.
Right.
Anyway, the votes have ended on 88 votes. God made Earth a stationary enclosed plane 53%. Spinning open geoid in space 26%. Not sure 9%. I like peanuts 11%. Woohoo!
Well, I like peanuts.
I like peanuts too.
Yeah.
But thanks for coming, guys. Luca, you should really try and.
Oh, I know. I'll ask my dad if he grabbed the shirt or not. If it looked like it, anyway.
Luca's dad is not Luca.
Yeah.
You're still not. You're still looking for somebody else's approval.
It's in my opinion that he did grab the shirt. So if I could ask someone else,
That's your lie, Luca. You know you're lying.
Yeah.
You know
Opinions aren't facts, and opinions aren't truth, Luca.
Well, it's in your opinion that he didn't grab the shirt.
No, it's not opinion. It's
No, it's not opinion. It's right there.
You didn't touch the shirt, Luca.
It's not my opinion that the sun is bright and I can see it. That's not an opinion. It's a fact. It's there. I can see it.
Anyway, cheers, guys. Thanks for coming. You guys rock. And thank you, Luca, for having the balls to actually come in. So, yes, at least you do have the balls.
You're welcome.
Because all of Sean and his supporters there have been running away like cowards. But make sure to catch PJ live now. Because he's going live now in 15 minutes, correct?
No, an hour and 15.
Hour and 15, okay.
I've got to go and eat first.
All right, God bless. Take care, boys.
Just blessings. Thanks for coming. Good to see you guys. Barry, it was so great having you on, man. And Derek here, you guys, PJ. And everybody in chat. Thanks for coming. Please hit the likes, share.
Cheers, everybody.
Much love. And yeah, at the end of the day, don't just trust everything because of naivety and belief. That's all. Till tomorrow night. Much blessings. God bless. Bye.